No, we tracked an album like a year ago, and we haven't done anything else. We just tracked it, and like we still have to do overdubs and all that shit. And I'm just dumb and like haven't done anything about it. But Longs and Grogus are both working on new material right now. We're gonna be recording soon, so
very cool.
That'll be exciting.
Somebody's commenting already.
Oh shit!
I don't have the chat up though,
so we're not gonna be able to see it.
I mean, we will when I bring the chat up, but I don't have it up yet. Okay. So I don't know what you just said, person. But thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
I'm bumping the stream,
and I'm spinning over here.
And he's spinning.
I'm spinning. Catch me spinning.
Welcome to the Fidget Spinner Hour. It's about a year too late.
It's never too late for fidget spinners.
But I'm all about those old memes.
Yeah.
Fucking the Hippocampus guys.
Yeah.
Really, really good at fidget spinners.
Good at fidget spinners? Yeah. Is that a thing you can be good at?
It's apparently a thing you can be good at because like I guess because they tour a lot, so they had a lot of time and it was like really popular.
True.
But yeah, like Nathan.
The coolest fidget spinner tricks.
The coolest fidget spinner trick is opening a beer with it.
Oh shit!
Easier than a lighter.
I gotta figure this out. I could see it. You get like right like in this part, like in the crook there.
Right in the crook.
Wow. Just right in the crook. Sick.
All right. We're gonna watch all of this.
Are we?
I don't know. We can or we can't.
I don't care. Should we start playing? Should we
do something? Probably start playing, man.
All right, sweet. See how this goes. I haven't. Oh man, I miss this stuff. I've been playing Breath of the Wild, so
same game, totally same.
Totally the same game. But I feel like my hands are used to the Switch controller setup, which is like opposite from other things where like your action button is where your like back button is, you know, on the Switch. So
yeah, the Switch does mess with me a little bit too.
Yeah. Welcome to online mode. Okay. Game. The man is visible and the beast invisible.
It doesn't look like a beast. It just looks like a bearded man.
It's still a man. And I can't make him invisible, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna leave it right here. This is fine.
I don't really like when games are too dark. I always feel like...
Yeah, me neither. This game...
You don't want to fuck it up and like have everything like be contrasty, but...
Yeah, I think that this game definitely benefits from being a little bit darker because it's a spooky, scary game. But I don't know. We'll just see if we need to make it lighter or darker. We can... I don't care. Just let's go. His pale blood. Oh, I read something on the Bloodborne Reddit the other day. Somebody pointed out just like a little thing that like people haven't noticed before. I'll look for it when we get there. It's like right in the beginning.
Okay.
It's a hat laying on the ground, and it might be his hat.
Ooh.
But it's something to speculate about.
Theory crafting. Yeah. Welcome to theory crafting. Welcome to character creation crafting. That guy seems great.
Yeah, no, we'll go with him.
Give him a
G
unit?
G.
Several G's.
GT. GTH.
Very Cthulhu-esque.
You can't pronounce it if you try.
The old one.
He'll come and get you eventually.
Yeah.
This is fine. That's great.
You'll go mad.
All right. Yeah, we can keep all of that.
Milk toast.
Origin.
Milk toast.
I like to go. Okay. Well. Fuck. I haven't played this
None
game
of these
so
seem
long.
good.
I mean, they're
Cruel Fate, waste of skin.
depends. Well, what should we do here? Should we do like? Oh, I'm trying to think. The last time I played this game, I did a blood tinge.
Wait, are these the
skill.
classes?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
I did blood tinge and skill the last time. Used the Simon's Bowblade. Which is cool. It's a fun one.
I mean, you got to stick with it, so it's up to you, man.
Oh man, dude, I don't know. Okay, I should have thought about this before we started, because this is the thing that I always take the most time with. Vitality, endurance, skill. You know what? Let's choose something with good skill and blood tinge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of those is Dex? Because
skill is Dex.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm a little Dex boy.
I saw on Twitter that Boone called you out for.
Oh, did he call me out for being a little Dex boy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. I love it. I love.
So
Dex.
I posted the gif of Giant Dad.
With what?
Giant Dad.
Oh, Giant Dad. Yeah, dude. Oh, Giant Dad.
Giant Dad.
Love Giant Dad.
Giant Dad.
Shouts out to Giant Dad.
Giant Dad.
Wherever you are.
Good.
Yeah, let's be a military veteran.
Okay.
No, wait, no, sorry. Noble Scion. Skill and blood tinge.
Respectable line.
Yeah. This guy's
Faith and pedigree.
bougie.
He went to McAllister.
I feel like I'm being called out right now.
I like McAllister, man.
Yeah, it's alright. It's bougie.
It is bougie, and I think they have problems with unionization. My friend always bitches about.
Maybe.
Like they're trying to prevent that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly.
It's like one of those things where like we're real liberal. We're going to promote all these things, but then they like prevent their teachers from unionizing. You're like,
yeah, that wouldn't shock me. I don't know anything about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think that the administration there is like definitely they don't walk the walk, and
well, of course not. Because
I mean, yeah, it's the administration of an extremely wealthy private liberal arts college,
right?
Like
we have principles up until the point where it costs us money,
right? And I used to after I graduated, I was working there for Bon Appetit as a caterer on campus, which sucked for a lot of reasons.
Were you cooking?
No, I was just catering, which is another reason why it sucked, because I'm terrible at front of house stuff. Yeah. But
talking to people and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. There was some. They passed a ban on smoking cigarettes on campus.
Right.
The year after I graduated, when I was still working there, and something that I noticed was like in the ad campaigns, like promoting it, they kept pointing out that like, oh, only like 5% of McAllister students like use tobacco regularly, so like you shouldn't care. But then I was like, well, how many people who work for this college and keep it running,
right,
smoke cigarettes,
and will actually be inconvenienced because they're stuck there,
because like
they would have to walk.
Yeah, because you have to go across the street, and that's the thing, is that's what we had to do. Is our the employers at Bon Appetit made us go across the street, cross Snelling, at a place where there's no crosswalk, where somebody actually got hit and killed by a car,
right,
like a half a year previous, like and to me it just like it seemed like they like the effect of that was basically to like push, I don't know, like the working class people who were around out of sight, so that like more, and
it also seems like
when that like wealthy
compromise.
Parents come with their kids, like they don't have to see like the filthy workers smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes, yeah, totally.
Like I don't know,
that
really bugged me.
Appealing to their base, but there's also like an easy compromise, which is just have convenient zones, right?
Well, before that they had a rule that was you couldn't smoke within 20 feet of a door, which is like fine.
That's a fine rule.
Like yeah, you're not, because then you're not getting smoke inside buildings, which is what really matters.
Really sucks.
And like if you're outdoors,
then, like avoid it, because they'll always gather like, 20 feet from the door where there's like benches or something.
And to be fair, a lot of people didn't follow that,
right?
And it wasn't very well enforced, because how do you enforce that too?
Tape measure.
Exactly. And like in the winter months, everybody's like sticking close to the doors anyway, because it's fucking horrible outside.
Not taking care of workers. That's the real werewolf.
Shut the fuck up.
Go fight the fucking werewolf.
Okay, let me get my bearings again.
Okay.
It's been a minute. Maybe I should just go slappers only.
Only slappers
on this run. Yeah, remember that for
Slappers only.
GoldenEye, dude?
GoldenEye, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. that noise, that like, because it was the same thing over and over again. They only had one. It was very fun.
Yeah.
It was a really bad way to play.
It was, but also incredibly goofy.
So fun.
Ooh, let's inspect. Handwritten scroll. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. What do you say we transcend the hunt?
I mean, I think we probably should transcend the hunt.
Okay, so this is how you roll, and then how do you? Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm remembering this now.
It should be the same as Dark Souls.
Yeah, I haven't played Dark Souls in a long time either. I'm out of practice, dude.
Did you see the news today?
Yes, I did, and I'm stoked. I'm really excited.
Dark Souls remaster on everything.
Everything.
Not a lot of details, except for that it's just going to be better performance-wise.
Yeah.
Though, because the whole argument is like, do you fix things, or do you just leave it exactly as it was?
Wait, is there something in here?
And people will definitely be pissed if you fix things, but there's some things that maybe they should fix.
Yeah, it'd be nice to like play Dark Souls with better graphics, for instance. Like something small like that, like frame rate issues. Like when you go to Blighttown and the frame rate drops to like...
They already fixed that on the PC because it's the PC.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think specifically because the PC version exists, which, it's...
Why am I walking like that?
I don't know. You're just real hard.
Oh, it's a two-handing button.
Two-handing your fists.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude.
Literally.
You're
gonna die if you do that. I'd be really impressed.
Do you think I can kill the beast?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be hard.
I'm gonna try.
You gotta have your dodges going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so specifically because the PC version exists and you can unlock the frame rate on the PC and play it all nice, I feel like they should fix things or add things back. I would love it if they did.
Yeah.
I just don't like use the Dark Souls 3 and shit.
Oh no. Ah, man. Okay. Whew.
That didn't go so well.
No, it didn't.
All right. I'm gonna go fix the stream name.
You fixing the what, huh?
The stream name, it always like outputs it to the wrong game, to like whatever I played last time.
Oh, word.
I fix it manually, and then even then it's fucked up sometimes. People probably can't hear me right now because the mic is directional.
Legit. He's fixing stuff over there for anyone who's watching this.
Yeah, just have fun, just sitting in front of the camera by yourself.
Yeah, just watch me spin. If you got one of these at home, spin with me.
Spin me right around.
Ah, yes. The dream.
There, you can hear yourself.
Ooh. Oh, boy. That's kind of a delay there.
That's terrible.
Okay. Oh, you can't talk to the doll yet.
What happens if you kill the werewolf?
He just dies, I think. I'm pretty sure it's just like you go until you die. Or until you reach a lamp, at least. Oh, right, I gotta talk to these boys.
You gotta accept your gift.
Okay, so since I'm
all these they have like the switching ability,
little
right?
skill boy, yeah.
Doesn't the cane turn into a gun?
No, the cane turns into a whip.
Oh, the whip.
Mm-hmm.
Castlevania style. Kerrigan wants me to acknowledge that her and Aaron bought the spinner. I thought it was Aaron though.
Who bought the spinner?
Kerrigan and Aaron.
Kerrigan and Aaron.
Yeah, friends of mine.
Cool.
But they bought
Thanks for the spinner, y'all. It's a great spinner. It spins for a long time.
I treasure it always. It doesn't look very good on stream. You
can't see it spinning.
I guess there you
go. Yeah. You gotta get in the right light.
Yeah, you gotta get in
when it catches the light just right.
Just right.
Okay, I'm gonna go threaded cane because I'm a little skill boy, and then honestly, I think the threaded cane is pretty fun to mess around with early on in the game. Hunter pistol, obviously.
Those are just for like countering or like parries or something.
Yeah, but since we're doing oh wait, I should have seen what the scaling on for blood tinge was on the blunderbuss. No. I forgot.
No.
Oh, it's too late.
No guides, man. We're doing this blind.
Yeah. Well, I've also played this game a few times.
So like it bothers you even more when you play it. You're like, I know that.
I should be being more careful. Yeah. But again, it's been a couple years.
Yeah. When I play this game, I'm gonna play it blind for sure. I'm trying to play Demon Souls blind right now.
I haven't played Demon Souls.
They're taking the online They're getting rid of the servers for online.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
This
like,
month. It's. I mean,
probably not
they were trying to. They tried to take
anymore.
it offline a couple years ago, and people
got mad.
Like, well, they weren't mad. They were just like, hey, maybe don't, because people still play it. And they're like, oh, we didn't know people still played it.
Yeah.
We'll leave them up. But now they're taking them down.
Word.
So I'm gonna try and play it this month.
Right.
Just blind, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can still pretty much do everything without the online in that one.
Mm-hmm. It's the same when I played Dark Souls, for the first. Oh fuck! I gotta quit my shit. Oh my god, this game just.
You're making mistakes.
I know, dude. I just feel like a scrub right now. Such a noob. All right. Here's my left hand. There we go. It'll come back to me. It'll come back. Okay, and then you switch.
I like your Mallcore, fucking
Mallcore
chains.
Oh yeah, dude.
You're like, yeah, that's straight up
Very scene
from Hot Topic right there.
Yeah, dude.
Just like, I just want, how many belts can I put on myself? I want to look like a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah.
That's how I dress. You can't see it, but like below this, it's
just
I'm not even
all...
wearing pants. It's just belts. It's multiple belts.
Oh no, that's not how you do that.
And
crap!
Chain lock. We're off to a great start.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the Demon Souls online,
game.
I think, is like pretty broken to begin with. So is Dark Souls. Like the Gravelord stuff didn't work.
The Gravelord stuff, like the What do you mean?
Like, I can't remember exactly, but it didn't work at all, I think, at the beginning, and then the way that they ended up implementing it, where like you're supposed to like corrupt other people's shit, but it doesn't really work, or it doesn't work till New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Something like that. So you can't really.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
There's, I mean, in
certain covenants didn't maybe work the way that they should.
Yeah.
My understanding.
Yeah, but Dark Souls also like definitely benefits from getting like to New Game Plus and like keeping on.
No, man,
because like that's when it really gets fun. Like PvP is the best when you're at level like the suggested level is 120 for or 125, I think. Maybe it's 120. I don't remember. Because the way the algorithm works for pairing with other players. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh fuck. Okay, wait, I forgot about stamina. Die. Yeah. Woo!
Look at that. You thought we were gonna have a bad stream where we couldn't progress.
Here we
just
go.
Fucking murdered it.
Search that course.
Yeah, I don't know. The PvP was always too laggy for me. I hope that they fix that and make the net code not shit.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
There's definitely issues with lag there. There's been a lot of times that I've been playing PvP, especially like with people in other countries, where like the connection's not great, and then they'll like be like several feet away from me and swing, and like it won't connect. Like it won't look like it connects, but then I just die.
Right, yeah. But they're like the worst, and you get parried, and you're like, I was facing it.
Right.
Or not parried, backstabbed.
Backstabbed, yep. Yeah. Cool. So then I go this way. Okay, wait. This is where. Maybe this is where the hat is. So the thing that I read on Reddit was some guy noticed that when you first leave the clinic. Shit, I should have looked exactly like exactly where it was, but there's a little top hat laying on the ground, and then when you come back, and it has physics, like you can move it around.
Okay.
And then when you come back later, oh, who's this? Guy. Oh, wait, that's you pick up the bullets off this guy's corpse. But yeah, when you come back later, it's not there. So like. Is that intentional? Is that like a weird... Oh, that's the wrong gate. Close... Oh, dude. I love when it's closed by a device. It's even better when the door doesn't open from this side.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the hat. It's this hat.
Okay.
That one right there. So we should come back here later, and I think we're going to find that it's... Fear the blindness. It may look good. Thanks, man.
That's a hat. It's not quite as big as that guy's hat. I don't know. Oh, you just got dirt all over
Oh,
it.
yeah. Somebody said that you can, like, knock it around, but maybe you can't. Although I wonder. Huh.
What bands do you think this guy listens to? This character.
I don't know what have seen kids listen to. Panic at the Disco.
I was gonna say My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
I think this guy listens to My Chemical Romance. He's got like a little half cape. He's got fucking.
Yeah, he listens to fake emo.
Oh my god. Talk about the worst shit in the entire world.
I know, right? Oh, dude, this door is closed by a device.
That's closed by a
yeah. Woo! It's getting me going.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
That's a guy.
Play this game. Okay, stamina. Watch your stamina.
Stamina is honestly like, I love pumping points into stamina.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm
It's like just don't get hit.
Boy.
Yeah, just don't get hit.
I like rolling around.
Well, also if you're a strength guy and you can't have a shield.
Oh, wrong. See,
If you're a
dude.
strength guy, then turns helps you fucking block longer,
Yeah, that's true.
take more hits.
So I keep trying to attack by pressing, what is it, square? Because Breath of the Wild, that's where the attack button is.
Trigger.
But in this, it's use item, which I don't have any equipped. Cool, I'll get used to it. I'm just making excuses for why I suck.
Yeah. I feel
But like that's like a classic
you're doing
like
fine,
gaming move, you know?
Like, have you watched people play video games on the internet? They're all terrible. Like,
that's
exclusively terrible. And I get it, because, like,
Well-
it's harder when you're doing it in front of an audience, especially if you're trying to talk.
Yeah.
But some people are so fucking bad at games, you're just like, I feel like you're just not good at anything. There's like...
Dang, dude.
Or
That's harsh.
that is harsh. Or they're amazingly good. Like, right now, the speedrunning marathon's happening. Have you watched any of that?
No, I haven't.
No,
That sounds tight.
It's like they do it every year. It's called Awesome Games Done Quick. They stream 24 hours for like, I think like 10 days. And they just do all these different speed runs.
Word.
And they raise money for a charity. I think it's this year it's Prevent Cancer. So that's something on Twitch. It's definitely like #1 on Twitch. It's really fun because whatever game they're playing is the #1 game on Twitch.
Word.
So it's like,
cool.
It'll be like Battletoads, #1 game on Twitch.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know Battletoads?
I don't know Battletoads. Wait, but check this out though. Door does not open from this side. Yes.
Yeah, I was watching the Super Mario Sunshine one last night and it was real good.
Tight. Oh, you must be a hunter.
People are real good at that game.
Super Mario Sunshine. Dude, that game's tight.
It is tight.
I was really into that.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it is. I haven't played it. I played it a long time ago, but I never beat it because it was hard. It was a lot of shit.
I beat it. I never got all the stuff. I did beat Bowser
Nice, dude.
when I was a kid, when I had a lot of time on my hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild. I feel like that's a good fun employment game.
It is a good fun employment game. Wait, was he done talking to me? I can't remember. I wasn't honest. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I've listened to this guy
Something
talk. Yarnum. Go to
The Hunt, the Blood
There's
Moon.
there's some gothic.
Goth shit.
Watch out for beasts. Breath of the Wild.
Finstas. Goth Finstas.
Breath of the Wild is. I'm super into it. I keep pressing the fucking button, dude. Arr.
I am glad that 2 people are watching. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Kerrigan.
Hi. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go this way.
Thanks for hanging out. Raina's supposed to mod, but I think she's still nannying.
Oh no.
She got really excited when I told her you were coming over.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I miss Raina. Oh
Yeah, we stream on Sundays.
oh sick. Maybe I'll join you guys for
Yeah, you definitely
a
could.
stream if that's cool.
Definitely. She was gonna come over and then she was like, I think I have to nanny.
Where,
So she should be in the chat eventually, but she's probably still nannying.
yeah.
As she do. These guys. It's like weird to.
This is why the threaded cane is great.
Because
early game, because you can just wrong
button control.
Crap.
You just use an item.
Yeah, I know. I use a.
It's like weird
blood
in these
vial
games to like
than
see you like
D2.
fighting people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just like usually it's the undead or like monsters or like the hog motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
He was really not fun the first time.
In the one in the sewers.
No, the one in the Berg on the way to the bell tower, the guard.
Oh, you're talking about in Dark Souls.
yeah, Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait, who's the hog guy?
he's like the armored hog. After
yeah.
the Drake.
I remember what you're talking about.
Or when you go around the Drake.
Oh yeah, that thing sucks.
You just run him into the fire and then he kills himself.
Yeah.
But you're like, it gives you that thing that like makes you think you're supposed to lure him and then do a plunging attack, but that's impossible.
No, but you just throw those in the fire, the alluring skulls.
You're right, you throw them in the fire and then
What's funny is that I figured that out so I started playing Dark Souls.
I bought it when it came out. Oh, I can show you this and you'll actually like my nerd shit. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. You know I like that nerd shit. Wake up. Oh yes, bullets.
I have a box.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
Like, I was like literally on the internet in college, and people were talking about Dark Souls because Demon Souls, and I listened to people talk about Demon Souls, but I didn't have a PlayStation. And so then people were talking about Dark Souls, and they're like, "Oh, this game's gonna be fucking amazing." It was like really the online stuff that like, oh, that's not Dark Souls. That's not it. It was like really like the online stuff that just made it sound really cool.
Yeah.
And so I like went on Amazon. And they were like, "Oh, you can get the collector's edition for the same price as the normal edition." And so and it was like the night before it came out.
Is it in a tin?
Yeah,
dude.
It comes with an art book, and so I was like, "Yeah, it's like
shit." I gotta look
if
at
you
that.
pre-ordered, you got the collector's edition for like just $60. And so I bought it.
Sweet.
And then it turned out to be one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
But I sat there and like played it in college. Ooh, here's a fun, sad story from college.
You know I love fun, sad stories from college.
I was literally playing Dark Souls in college in my living room that I lived in. I didn't live in the living room, but of the house I lived at.
In the room that's meant for living.
That's meant for playing video games.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday. And I lived with some like douchebag roommates. They're the worst.
Naturally.
My one roommate sold weed, and he was the worst at selling weed because he did not lock his door.
That's pretty dumb.
It's pretty dumb. I slept with a tire iron. But so I was playing Dark Souls on like a Wednesday, and like he had like people over, and they were like drinking and like partying or whatever. And this is like maybe like junior year of college.
Yeah.
And so they were like, so he had like his little freshman over because he sells weed. He sells weed to freshmen, so he hangs out with freshmen.
Right.
And so they're like partying on a Wednesday, and I'm like playing Dark Souls, and they're like, "Oh, what are you playing? Is this Skyrim? Did Skyrim have just come out?" And I was like, "No, it's not Skyrim. It's kind of like Skyrim though. It's like, you know, you got an RPG. It's kind of medieval. It's got like like the production values of the time reminded me of like Lord of the Rings, like that intro with the old lady talking.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's kind of like we got some Lord of the Rings shit, and they kind of like laughed at me, and then like walked away, and I was like, it's a Wednesday, and this is my fucking house.
Yeah. I think we all know who the real nerds are.
Right, and Dark Souls rules.
Yeah.
Get out of here with this fucking Skyrim shit.
Yeah.
Which was really popular at the time.
Right.
But then I put the controller down and I went upstairs.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They were
Hey, man.
douchebags.
You know what? Don't let those guys...
Those little freshmen.
Don't let them do anything.
I'm sure they didn't. And my roommate stopped paying their rent and they got sued.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was real fun.
Wow, I like living with people like that.
It was like the worst because like technically I could have been sued because like when you sign a lease like that, you sign it together and you're liable for the whole amount. But like just because the entire time they weren't paying, I was like talking to the landlord and like just being like, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, can you tell them to pay their rent?" And I was like, I could try. And then like I actually showed up, despite like my roommates like abandoning the place because they didn't want to see the landlord. Like I showed up to like clean it because I'm like, I actually like went to Australia because like, and I just paid the rent there because it was like $200. It's the cheapest fucking college rent. So I actually showed up after I hadn't lived there in like 6 months and just fucking cleaned the place. And then he was like, "Oh, I'll try and not sue you."
I'll try and not sue you.
Well, because sometimes like if you enforce your rights, you have to enforce it against everybody.
Gotcha.
But if the judge just like lets me like just leave my name off the thing, even though you're suing under the contract that I'm liable under.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did that, which was nice of him.
Yeah, that's very nice of him.
Yeah, he was like a fireman. He like wasn't a douchebag. I don't know.
You had a landlord who wasn't a douchebag?
I have a current landlord who's not a douchebag.
Wow.
Because my roommate owns the house.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Well, that's different though. When you like.
Yeah. Most landlords are douchebags because I mean just by their very nature, because you ask them to do things and then they just have no financial incentive to do it.
Right.
And that turns them into douchebags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, the house I'm living in right now, we had a landlord who like we couldn't get him to do anything and would like act annoyed if we asked him, and like that house sucks. And like when we moved in there, dude sent people to like clean up all the shit that the previous tenants left behind and like clean the yard up and stuff, and they like tore up all the weeds in the yard and then left them in a giant pile and like just in the middle of the backyard. And like we kept heading out being like, hey, like you want to like send your guys back here to clean this up? And he kept saying like, yeah they'll come like tomorrow. And I've been living there for like over a year now, and guess what? It's still there. It's a giant pile of brush like rotting under the snow, and like we could move it, but it's a lot of stuff, and it seems like shouldn't be our job.
Yeah, it actually isn't, unless like upkeep of the grounds or whatever. Like Minneapolis actually has pretty good like tenant law that like actually empowers you to do things. The problem is just like as soon as you start threatening some of that shit, like all the landlords just don't do whatever.
Yeah.
My friend, who's now a lawyer, he actually like I sued his landlord in college when he wasn't a lawyer.
Yeah.
For like I can't remember. God, what was the exact situation? I don't remember. But he like had to actually like serve his landlord.
Dang, dude.
Because they did like
that's gotta feel good.
Yeah. I think they like
dogs.
And like and like I mean you've seen like Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Where he like dresses up in the like you have to physically serve them, and they had to like go find people.
That's tight.
And drag them to small claims court, which like isn't even real court.
Yeah.
Like barely has procedural things, but.
Oh yeah, I had we had a landlord who was like being real fucky with our security deposit, and like oh shit. Honestly, that house was like in better condition when we left it than when we came.
Yeah.
You know.
You know that statutorily landlords have to give you interest on your security deposit?
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It's like not a lot. It's like 5% annual or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But guess how many of them have actually done that?
None. I've never gotten that.
0.
Whenever I've just like the most I've gotten back is just like the amount that I paid.
Because they're either like an apartment company that doesn't care, or they're like a landlord that does no work.
Shit.
And most people don't know or try and enforce that.
Right.
It's pretty fun. It's like lawyers are the worst. And landlords don't like renting to lawyers because we actually read stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll actually like fight about things. Like all of my friends fight about stuff, and it's really fun to watch. 'Cause you usually win.
Yeah.
If you actually know what you're doing.
It's true.
I like me and Caitlin used to, before we moved into here, we had like our own apartment, but we rented from like this chiropractor, and she totally just like used some online resource to like print out a lease, and I like read it, and just without having, you don't need to even know like landlord tenant law. It's just like basic stuff like, oh, if the neighbors complain about noise, then you can default on the lease. And I was like, no. Because we have no control over that,
right?
And that gives you way too many rights. So it's just like, we're gonna just cross this out, and then I'm gonna initial it, and then you're gonna initial it, and then that's not part of the lease.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
And I felt pretty cool.
Way to lawyer him up.
Yeah. And then Caitlin was like, I didn't read it. And I was like, well, you know.
Yeah, dude.
That's why you have two lawyers in the house. There's like some other like fucky stuff, like, honestly.
Question.
Okay.
Should I fight this guy?
Is he hard? How much progress will you lose if you lose?
We'll go back to, I think, the lamp, where that dude talks to you through the window.
Yeah. Can you...
The central yarn.
Can you fight him later?
Yeah, I totally can.
Yeah, then
we'll just do it later. I'm not confident enough in my skills right now to pull that one off.
I mean, the big enemies are really fun. I like loved the like Black Knights in Dark Souls and how you can optionally just kick their ass really early.
Oh, but wait, these guys are really easy to parry. I'm gonna fight them.
Okay, yeah, if you got the parry down.
I don't. But I gotta practice at some point, so I'm just gonna try to sneak up on him. Get a little backstab, visceral. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
You just got a block of wood.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I think he's got a brick.
That almost did. It's definitely a brick.
Yeah.
That did a lot of damage.
Gotta get that rally back. Yeah, dude. These guys are really easy to parry. This is a good way to practice parrying. With this game is find some of those dudes and just go at them. The central Yarnum lamp, after you open the door that does not open from this side, after you go around and open it, there's some of those dudes on the other side. Oh, speaking of doors that don't open from this side, oh, this one's closed by a device. Still pretty alright though.
Uh-oh.
I hate this part.
Those are wolves.
Yeah. These are very bad boys.
Oh, and there's some guys coming too.
Not good boys. Yeah, one of them's a gun guy. Which is not fun. Yeah, there's a gun
guns just aren't gentlemanly.
They're really not.
Like, use swords.
It's the coward's way out.
It is.
Use a cane. Smack people with a cane. Come on.
The beating of Charles Sumter. Right?
What? I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what?
To be honest.
The beating of Charles is the guy in Congress who said that the South was a pimp to the whore of slavery.
Wow.
And right, so that was Charles Sumter.
Yeah.
And then this other guy was cousins with this guy of a guy in the South or something that the guy was insulting. So he, and this is in the lead up to the Civil War when that was a big problem. And he beat Charles Sumter with a cane on the floor of the Senate.
Jesus. That's whack.
Yeah, and he got away with it.
Of course he did.
Yeah, but it's like one of those things that, number one, there's a really great drunk history episode about it with Patton Oswalt is Charles Sumter.
Oh, nice, dude.
I think Johnny Knoxville is the man who beats him.
Word.
But also it's like one of those things where it's just like, politics today are so dirty and awful, and it's just like, dude, they used to beat each other.
Yeah. They used to have fucking duels, dude.
And even before, yeah, I mean, like Aaron Burr and fucking Hamilton, but yeah, just like, and besides that, the speech is really inflammatory too, where you're just like, the South is a pimp to the whore of slavery. Hell yeah, man.
I mean, that's fucking, you know,
they
not
were
wrong. Yeah, dude.
They couldn't admit they were wrong because they had too much fucking invested in it.
Right.
I just listened to Shittown this week.
Shittown?
You know what Shittown is?
Oh, God.
I don't even know where to start on Shittown. It's a podcast from like NPR and the Serial People, but it's just like 7 episodes. They're like an hour long.
Yeah.
And it's just like somebody like wrote in and was like, I live in this terrible town in Alabama, right, called Woodstock, and he just calls it Shittown. And it's really it's a crazy roller coaster ride of a podcast where you think it's going to be kind of like Making a Murder or something like that, where like the police are corrupt and like they're all terrible or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's really just more about like Southern depression and just like, and also like this weird guy who he's like he repairs antique clocks and he's like probably a genius. But he's also like kind of crazy in that like Southern methy kind of way.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah. And there's like one part where they like the investigative reporter like goes to this bar that's in the back of a tattoo parlor. Because, like, I believe that bars are illegal in the county. It's a dry county.
Oh, interesting.
Which, you know, always creates good things.
Oh, of course.
And then like just he's like they're alone first of all, and then like just recording the conversation, and like it really reminded me of my hometown because they like people in the town have like an attitude of like fuck it.
Where are you from again?
Rockford, Illinois.
Rockford, right.
Yeah. And like Milwaukee's a little bit like that too. It's just like it seems like nothing that happens in this town like matters or like ever gets any attention.
Yeah. Milwaukee felt like that way for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's gotten I think it's gotten a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite internet people are from Milwaukee.
Word.
Red Letter Media.
Yeah,
They're fucking
from Milwaukee.
fantastic.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Video Game Donkey lives in
Oh, really?
Milwaukee.
I don't know that.
He has one where I don't remember what video it is, but there's one video where he makes a joke about like ordering pizza, and it's like a local pizza joint, and he's like, I'll have the Bosco sticks and the cigarettes, and it's like shows an actual pizza place, and like literally at the bottom it's like you can order cigarettes. Fucking pizza.
That's very Milwaukee.
It's so Milwaukee.
Wait, what place is that?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I can Google it after this one, 'cause it's like in an unrelated video. Obviously, it's an offhand joke.
Oh, dude, here we
go.
go.
The Bosco sticks and the cigarettes.
Door does.
Yeah, but like, so Rockford's really like that, where it's just like, it feels like nothing ever gets attention.
Yeah.
I actually tried to get some national attention on Rockford. I was messaging some East Coast elite journalists because all of my dad's friends got busted for cocaine selling conspiracy. And the funny thing about that is that they're not hillbillies or minorities, as people might stereotype. They are insurance salesmen and dentists.
Wow.
That got actually busted for cocaine ring.
Right.
And it's still going through the courts, is my understanding.
That's like not surprising.
Oh, it's completely not surprising. But like the way that they hold themselves in the community, like they're like a couple of them were like prominent parents at the private school that I went to for a while before I got kicked out. And so they like really are like, you know, the people that are like on the east side of town and are like, you know, oh, the west side's so ghetto and all the crime and blah blah blah. And it's like literally you're selling cocaine to all of your friends.
That's
in large enough amounts that the fucking DA finally went, we have to bust you, right? Yeah, it's still working its way through the courts, is my understanding. But like, I know somebody that works at the courts in Rockford, and I checked with him. He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna go exactly how you think it's gonna go. Nobody's gonna ever do any time."
Fuck that.
Yep,
that's fucked. That's so whack.
It's so whack.
But like, also, again, like not surprising.
No, and there's there's different.
This has happened.
A lot of them got charged
too.
with conspiracy, right? Which is a really weak claim that you just like pin on people to try and get them to turn over and give you the bigger guys. But like, yeah, it was this thing that goes up, and it was pretty crazy. And so I actually like did try and get people's attention to that. But it looks like that probably won't ever happen.
No, but but
there's just shit like that where you're just like,
worthy.
Oh man, I mean, just there's so many weird socioeconomic things that happen in Rockford. But there's definitely an attitude that reminded me of, or the podcast reminded me of it, where it's just like, yeah, nothing here matters. Like, or like a lot of the people I went to high school, like they had to take the ACT as part of high school, and they're like, we're not going to college. Like my parents work at a gas station. Like none of this matters to me. Right. You know what I mean? And there's like a huge attitude of just fuck it. There's
a book that I read a couple years ago called Knock 'em Stiff.
Okay.
It was lent to me by my friend Mike. It's a collection of short stories by this dude whose name I can't remember the name of the author now. But Knock 'em Stiff is an actual town in Ohio, like a small, like rural town, and this dude like worked in a factory there or something, and then he like wrote this book when he was like 50, and it's a series of short stories based off of, you know, people that he knew in Knock 'em Stiff, and it's kind of the same sort of thing. It's like basically all the stories have like characters that are like get mentioned. They're all tied into each other in different ways, but that sense, like what you're talking about, like pervades every single story of like nothing happens here and I'm stuck. Yeah, and like you're never getting out of Knock 'em Stiff.
Yeah, I was born here, I'll die here, and everything that happens in between is kind of inconsequential.
Right, and so like that, but like that. Oh my god!
Oh, the fire!
Hate, I hate.
I am filled with hate.
But yeah, that does something to you. Okay, this fucking hat is still here. Yeah. That guy was lying to me. Maybe it's the wrong hat. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to see if the hat would still be there. And it is.
It is. I feel like I've seen other hats on the ground.
Yeah.
So maybe that's not the hat.
Maybe it's the special.
longer hat.
Secret hat.
Ooh. Have not talked to that person in a while. That's a weird one.
Uh-oh.
So you save that for later.
Okay, so should I fight the cleric beast, or should I go straight for Gascoigne?
I don't know what either of those things are.
They're bosses.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Are either of them the one that like crawls on all fours? Is maybe Ice Base? Or is that Dark Souls 3?
That's Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls.
There's no ice stuff in this one. Fun fact, this guy, Grandpa here, always drops 4 Quicksilver bullets. So, if you need Quicksilver bullets...
You can just kill him over and over again?
Oh, yeah, dude, I love it. Love when the door
from this side.
Doesn't open from this side.
Non-linear maps.
That's right.
It's the best.
You can just go around this side.
To this side.
And then open it from the right side.
The weak one, but you gotta kill those 2 dudes first.
Yeah. But... should be able to...
I want to play Demon's Souls.
Should be able to do this. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay.
Have you seen Donkey's Bloodborne video?
No.
Oh, it's good too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
love this stuff.
Fuck.
Donkey's one where... That sucks. Donkey's one where, like, I started watching him not that long ago.
You died.
And then I was just like, I really hope he's not, like, an edgelord. Because, like, you're watching the old videos and you kind of, like... tilt your head at some of the things
it worries you a little bit.
Yeah, but then, like...
It's so hard to know, when they're going to be like that,
And then it's like, some of the newer stuff is totally...
Where's that spinner, dude?
Cemented. What?
I need that spinner. I got a spin. Oh, it's over there.
It's over here. But, yeah, some of the more recent stuff is cemented that he's, in fact, not that, which is good.
That is good.
Yeah.
I haven't really watched a whole lot of his stuff. I just know who he is.
Okay.
All the like video game stuff that I watch is just like Dark Souls speed runs or lore videos. There's
so many lore videos.
Oh yeah, do you watch Vati Vidya at all?
No, but I know exactly who that is.
Oh, he's great. He's amazing.
There's like the one guy.
Grogus tried to get him to, because he does every once in a while he'll do soul songs where he'll post a video that's like a band that has like a Dark Souls or Bloodborne related song.
There's a whole fucking band that's just called Artorias that I've seen.
Yeah, Artorias is fucking awesome.
Yeah, they play Rockford all the time.
Yeah. Oh, they're from Quad Cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Quad Cities has like the tightest punk scene. Grogus tried to get a song. Do they have a
fuck Quad Cities? No, Rockford continually has problems.
Oh.
My friend was I think he still is operating, but he's operating a DIY space out of what's it called? It's like a performing arts center kind of thing, and they just like let him do it in the basement. And somebody fucking robbed everybody standing outside smoking cigarettes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
With a gun. Which is hilarious because they did not rob the person at the door with the money box. they just fucking robbed the people standing outside because it's Rockford and people are not smart about crime.
Right.
They're just very brass.
It's crime of opportunity. You know?
Exactly. It's literally, there's those people. I bet I can make them give me their wallets.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's shit like that and you're just like, fuck.
Oh shit, I lost all my blood echoes.
Yeah, you did.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Oh no.
Whatever, man. Just do a fucking soul level run. You don't need
those. It doesn't fucking matter anyway. Like, nothing matters.
Nothing matters. That's what the games teach you.
Yeah.
Am I a shitter because I always use the Black Knight weapons in Dark Souls?
No, that's like, dude, that's
I guess I have to get one. It's part of it.
Yeah, that's hard enough, and then also, great, all like, how many?
Like, first run I use, probably not.
Oh, I can't see because the
things in the way.
Things in the way.
Yeah, I can't adjust that.
That's fine.
I like sword and shield, or not sword and shield.
Yeah.
Spear and shield when I was a shitter.
Oh no.
Right. Because you also gotta like kind of figure out how everything works. Actually, originally, like when I was playing it in college, when those people made fun of me, I was using a dagger.
Yeah.
Because like I wanted to be a thief, and I didn't really like realize like.
Yeah, trying to be a sneaky
There's not
boy.
like classes or
Yeah.
And like really, it's just about like lowering your equip and raising your dex so you can fucking flip everywhere.
Right. Exactly.
But I was using a dagger.
Getting that one ring that lets you ninja flip.
Possible. So then I like found like, okay, shield and spear, and just playing it careful and like learning everybody's patterns. And then the second time I played it was like getting the Zweihander.
Oh, dude, Zweihander's tight. Yeah.
Graveyard, and just using that until I get a similar Black Knight sword.
I was talking to my friend today about Dark Souls because he just started playing it for the first time, and he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I got out of the asylum, but I couldn't get any farther. I'm on the part with the skeletons." I was like, "Dude, you're not supposed to go that way."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, that's why," because like you're.
I went down. I went down this elevator, and there's these ghosts I can't hit.
Yeah, right. Well, the first boss I found is a giant spider lady, like made out of fire.
I don't hate chat. I'm just not necessarily trying to stop conversation. People are saying, "What is this game?"
What is this game?
What is this game? Play Animal Crossing. This is a lot like Animal Crossing.
Yeah. This is my animal here.
Right.
He's very mean.
He's like one of those like the cranky ones, you know, like Lindbergh the mouse.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not good at this game anymore.
No,
I'm real bad at it.
Takes some time.
Oh, dude.
They're telling us other games to play. We're gonna play this game for a while, and then I do have a special secret game at the end.
A special, dude.
It's a good
special
one.
Secret game.
It's a good one. It's not quite Hatoful Boyfriend that I played last weekend.
What did you play last week?
Hatoful Boyfriend.
What's that even?
It's
a dating sim.
It's a dating sim.
Hell yeah.
Where you date realistic pictures of pigeons.
Dude, that's tight.
It's real good.
That's amazing.
It's real good, and it's played real straight the entire time.
That's great.
It's made by Devolver Digital.
I don't know.
They're like, I think they published like Hotline Miami. And shit.
Oh, dude.
So they're kind of like
Hotline Miami is fucking really awesome. Good. I love that game.
I kind of want to buy
the soundtrack in that is A+.
So good.
Yeah.
People don't understand that game.
Yes, here we go. This is what I've been trying to do this whole time.
I kind of want to buy it on PlayStation just to play it again, even though I have it on computer.
Okay.
Yeah, just
there we go.
Shoot in the face.
No. Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I wasted a blood vial. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Come at me. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm getting my thing back.
Groove?
Yes, yeah, my groove, that thing.
How Stella got their groove back.
Yeah. I'm grooving. Check me out. I'm grooving. Okay, dude, now the door opens from this side.
Dude, I have Hippocampus music stuck in my head.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been listening to them a lot lately.
I haven't really listened to them.
They're really good.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if that sounds like surprising or whatever, but they're very, very good.
Tight. Good shit.
Like I always do that thing. I just like because like I use Spotify, but I don't try and use data all the time. So I just like download an album and I like listen to it on my way to work, which is like about 30 minutes. So it's like almost one album.
Word.
And then I listen to it on the way back. And then I always forget to download another album, so then I do it the next day. So yeah, I downloaded Landmark. And pretty good, pretty solid. I think Simple Season is probably my favorite song. Cool. But like a lot of their stuff, it's just pretty good. It's got really good guitar work. So
is it just like what does it sound like?
I don't know. It's like
is it some quick maths? Is it mathy?
I mean, like they're like indie, whatever. I mean, people, like the dig at them that people always like said were like, oh, you're like boy band Vampire Weekend, but it's like
it's not a good review.
It's not a good review. But it's just because Jake's voice kind of sounds like that.
Gotcha.
But it's like good. It's good, intricate kind of stuff.
Cool.
Some of it even gets like kind of twinkly, which like you don't expect.
Oh, I like to twinkle.
You like some twinkly?
I'm a twinkly boy.
Their song "Traveler" on the Warm Glow EP is real twinkly.
You're a hunter, aren't ya? Yeah. What of it? Do you know any safe places?
Boy band Vampire Weekend. Yeah. I heard them say that, and that's when I felt bad because I was like, oh, you guys have heard somebody say that. Somebody has said that to your face.
Dang.
And that sucks, because like you try really hard and your songs are original and don't sound like Vampire Weekend. Like, what do you, I don't know. like Vampire Weekend wasn't even
Sucks.
that good.
I hate that band.
They had a couple like okay songs.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I never liked them.
Well, and also like Vampire Weekend shit like also was like kind of inconsistent and varied. Like their songs didn't sound like each other, and Contra kind of sucked, and then they stopped playing.
Right.
So I was just like, yeah, that sucks. Like, have all your hard work like be reduced to a quip.
Yeah. That's also like, I don't know. I feel like if you play music, you're used to that.
Right. It's just somebody always like boils it down. It's like, oh, you play heavy music. You're just like Metallica.
Fucking
people can be really reductive.
Yeah. People. Something that's interesting to me. Like I play in these heavy bands. And that's like I guess like most of what I do musically right now, but that's not like I wouldn't consider myself like a metalhead, you know.
Yeah, all your bands just sound like Steely Dan to me.
That's the best compliment you've ever given me.
I saw you guys last Friday, and like all I could think the entire time was like, this is kind of just like heavier Steely Dan.
Yes, dude. Oh, thank you. Boone will appreciate that.
Yeah?
Boone will really appreciate it. Boone loves the Dan. I love the Dan. Here on this Twitch stream, we love the Dan.
Steely Dan.
Yeah.
Lawman approved. I do like Steely Dan. I just don't like some of the solos go on too long.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I love the Dan, dude. I'm a Dan man. Here to welcome the new hunter. So this is Aileen.
Okay.
Eileen.
She's got a plague doctor's mask.
Yeah, just it's something.
That's pretty metal.
Some kind of mask. I can't remember what it's called, but
I think it's plague doctor.
Yeah,
it's because they used to put like stuff
it's modeled after that. I can't remember what that's called in the game. Yeah. But so she's a hunter of hunters is her deal.
Okay. And you're a hunter.
I'm a hunter. So yeah, what she does is she belongs to a covenant, or they're not called covenants in this. She belongs to a group of people. They hunt hunters who have gone like blood crazy. Because one of the things in this is the hunters get blood ministration.
Yeah.
Where they get like infused with like beast blood or the old blood or whatever. And the consequences of that, this whole thing is like they start to go crazy eventually. It's like heavily suggested that you will too. So that's what's going on here. But
it's weird, like a Lovecraftian game involves insanity.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Who'd have thunk?
Literally crazy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite antagonist in Dark Souls?
Yeah, dude. Yes, here we go. This is what I'm here for. I'm trying to learn not personal effects. I'm not here for that. I'm trying to get some of these gestures. Dude.
Gestures. Fat gestures.
This one's good. Sit down's good. Oh, these are all good ones. I'll take this. Here, wait. No, that's not it. Oh, sorry. What'd you ask me?
Who's your favorite antagonist in Dark Souls?
Like,
and why is it
NPC?
Yeah,
or
why is it Lautrec?
Oh, dude, I love Lautrec.
Such a good little arc, weird thing.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's so strange.
It's like really unclear what's going on.
Wait, what? And then like I love his armor and like he has some sort of blessing, but it's like this weird.
My first playthrough, I got his armor. I was like dedicated to making that happen.
Yeah.
And like wearing that. Dude, here we go. Check this out.
That's what I
shake off cape. Oh, I had a pillar in the way. Let's try that again.
Elite. What is it? Elite Knight set into Lautrec. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but pretty good. At a certain point, you don't need more armor anymore.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just don't get fucking hit.
I'm all about fashion souls.
Fashion souls.
Yeah, just put on something you think looks good, and then get good.
Or just be Giant Dad.
Just fucking
get that dad mask.
Yeah.
Put on fucking Havel's armor.
I don't need to be in here right now. No, I do. Fuck. Yeah, I do want to be in here.
Chat's just talking about pop bands. Do you have any current pop bands that you listen to at all?
Current pop bands?
Yeah.
Define pop band.
I don't know. Poppy. Bubblegum.
There's a lot of things that I would consider poppy that I don't know. Maybe people would disagree with me, but I don't know. Recently, I haven't really been discovering a whole lot of new music, with a couple of notable exceptions. Been really into this group called Secret Circle. They're fucking amazing. Do you know Lil Ugly Mane?
No.
Lil Ugly Mane's great. So the Secret Circle is Lil Ugly Mane, this dude Wiki, and Antoine. So Wiki's a rapper from New York. Antoine, I think, is from California, and Lil Ugly Mane is from Richmond, Virginia. And they formed, I guess, because Antoine was like friends with Princess Nokia, if you know her, and like he told her he didn't like New York hip hop, and then she told him to go to a Wiki show. So he did, and he was like, "Oh no, this is tight," and they ended up forming this group, Wiki and Antoine, and they got Lil Ugly Mane in there, and it's just like really fucking like sweet hip hop. Lil Ugly Mane produces a few of the tracks, and one of those produced by Left Brain from Odd Future.
Okay.
They have like 5 tracks on SoundCloud. It's like, they don't have a whole lot of stuff, but it's not SoundCloud rap. It's like super not. It's like really fucking good.
It's like
it's actually really, really, really good. Because I mean, these guys are all like, DIY pros.
Yeah.
But like they all have like really sick flows, and like the beats are great. I don't know, just really good music, and I'm super excited about it. They have like, I don't know, the thing that's the best about them, maybe not the best, but one of the things I like the most is all those dudes just like rap about weird shit, and like there's some hooks on there that are ridiculous. There's a song called Tube Socks where the hook is just like, he's like, "I'm in my tube socks." Like, I feel like and like how cool it is to wear tube socks. it's like, I don't know what he's talking about.
That sounds familiar.
But it's fun and it sounds good, and like the flows are good. So that's what I've been listening to recently. I don't know if that counts as pop, but I've been getting back into emo recently too. Just listening to like stuff that I really liked in college.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. And my world is a beautiful place, and I'm no longer afraid to die.
Oh yeah, nice. I've listened to a lot of Algernon Cadwallader recently.
Okay, that's a solid one.
Yeah, I love that band. I was just like driving around, and I was like, huh. They just came to my head, and I was like, I wonder if I still like them. And I do. I super do. Or, you listen to Snowing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Snowing is like an old one.
Yeah.
They came, like, my one friend is obsessed with them. I think he went out for that like, one show they played.
Word.
Recently.
Yeah.
Where they're like, we're gonna do one more show. But yeah, like, fuck that emotional bullshit was like...
Oh, dude, yeah.
I found that a long ass time
I've been
ago.
playing that a lot in my car recently.
Yeah.
That's where I listen to all my music, is in my car.
Yeah, I don't drive that much anymore. But otherwise, it's like the best place. My headphones suck ass. I don't buy nice headphones because I break them.
Yeah.
So it ends up kind of being like a poor experience when I do listen to music on the bus. Whereas like my car has decent speakers.
Yeah.
Play that shit. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Yeah, Snowing's really good.
Yeah, so it's tight.
You listen to Julian Baker?
Oh, wrong button. Crap, sorry. Julian Baker? I haven't listened to Julian Baker. Who is that?
She's just like kind of an emo. It's like that like acoustic solo kind of emo.
Oh, right.
Right? And she's like she's really soulful, kind of like indie or whatever.
Yeah.
But like she's blowing up so good right now. It's great. She's like I think she's headlining Turner Hall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like she's in her new announced one or whatever. I think she was just on Colbert too.
Oh, right on, dude.
So she's like killing it.
Julian what?
Julian Baker.
Julian Baker.
Yeah, I was listening to her today.
I should check her out.
So good. And like she played Triple Rock maybe like 2 years ago when that album came out,
dude,
like 2015.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. Triple Rock.
Pour one out.
Oh yeah, it's gone. Unfortunately, I gotta get another. But yeah, fucking Julian Baker. I just feel like it's just like this kind of shit. I mean, you have to be kind of in the mood for it because it's like kind of soft and soulful.
Yeah. Can I cry to it?
Oh yeah.
Then I'm so in.
Fucking. One song called Go Home, and it's just like piano and just like.
Hell yeah. I love piano. I love me some good crying piano.
Piano, and she samples like some like Southern preacher sounding thing.
Ooh, that sounds intense.
Oh, it's so good.
Sick.
It's just like one of those things where you're just like, it'd be nice if this got popular, and it's like actually getting popular.
Nice. That's always refreshing.
Yeah.
It's also like weirdly validating too.
Yeah,
you're
there's
like, this
a-
thing I really like that's like kind of niche and weird is like getting some traction.
There's like a lot of like,
Oh, you're still alive. Okay.
I feel like kind of emo side of like kind of like emo, but like flirting with indie stuff that's getting a lot of attention. Like, were you at Triple Rock when Japanese Breakfast played?
Yeah, I was working that night. So I just was in the kitchen the whole time.
I think I just watched it. Maybe I was working. But like
yeah.
Japanese Breakfast is doing really well.
I've never listened to her before, but I heard she's good. I had some friends who went to that show, and she was just like in a straight up emo band before that too, right?
Something like that.
That's what Boone told me. Yeah, I haven't listened to any of that stuff at all. I really need to like, for me, listening to like getting into new music or music I haven't listened to.
Oh, it's so
before.
hard. I struggle with it all the time.
Yeah, and especially like because it's like it's a whole ordeal because I have to like listen to something a lot before I decide how I feel about it. Where like I'll just like keep listening to something even if like right off the bat I'm like I hate this, and I'll listen to it like a record like a few times before I'm
also
like,
you have to
no, I really hate this.
There's some stuff that like really grows on you.
Yeah,
and
no,
listen
totally.
the first time you might just feel about it.
Yeah,
but that's why it's so hard because like I feel like I always like
back here.
people will be like, oh, you should listen to this band or you should listen to this band, and then like it becomes homework and you're like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this band.
Yeah,
and you get bored in like 2 seconds. So you're like, well, that was fine, but like it didn't hit you, and then maybe like you'll be like walking down the street later and it'll come on at the right time and
right.
you'll be like, this is amazing.
This is the time. This is
the
sick.
time.
This is the good shit.
This is when it fits.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like if you're just sitting down and like trying to listen to it, sometimes it doesn't click.
No, totally.
Maddie wants me to talk about standing Jake Lupin.
About who? About stabbing somebody?
No, do you know what standing is?
Standing?
Yeah.
No.
This is a whole world of shit you don't even know about.
Oh god, am I gonna want to know about this?
Standing.
Is this dirty?
I kind of. It's just it's just like Twitter fan culture, right?
Yeah.
But standing, I found out
Snakes.
not that long ago that it stands for stalker fan. Stan.
Okay.
Stalker fan. And that's pretty much
Yikes.
it. There's not really that much to it. It's just like, oh, I like this thing. But today I was like listening to Hippocampus on the way to work, and I was like, you know what? Like, I really like this. And so I put it on Twitter, and I was like, I'm a Jake stan. Jake, like the singer.
Yeah.
Like, we just went on tour with him. Like, I know.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm a Jake stan. And I don't know. He got a lot of attention, and he replied to it, and then it got even more attention.
Uh-oh.
So it's fun.
Blowing up on Twitter.
Just blowing up on Twitter, dude.
I recently got back on Twitter because I remembered the password to the account that my roommates and I used to share. It's the Real Matt Demon.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's not. It's kind of dumb. But yeah, it's rough because like Matt Damon's a character, and I can't like do like actually say anything that I think on Twitter with this thing because it would be off-brand, you know. But I feel like I should get my own Twitter, be myself, you know.
Now
gotta be myself again.
Honestly, the time. I mean, I like Twitter. I like it better than Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Facebook sucks.
And it all sucks, dude.
Yeah, but there is like.
Ooh, what is that?
And honestly, like. Some of the Stan stuff is just like too much, which is kind of what Chad's saying right now. Is like, yeah, because people, it's like soccer fan, but then like people use it kind of ironically, but then people are like real serious about it, and they like the one thing that they do, because the first time we played with Hippocrampus, I was like, I want to follow a bunch of these.
Hippocrampus is what you just said.
Hippocrampus, which is my holiday themed cover band. I was like, I gotta follow some of these fans and like kind of see like what is the scene that Hippocampus exists in, right? And it's a lot of just like really intense fans that really like them.
Word.
And get kind of into the personality aspect of it. And so then they're like stans, but they'll like do this thing where they like use stars instead of like they'll either start out with some of the letters of the name of the band or the name of the person, or they'll just only use stars when they're talking about somebody. It's usually like to kind of talk shit, and it's so that people can't search it. It's really weird. It's really like weird and next level. So somebody will be like, you know, like, oh, I used to like star until, you know, they did this thing, and you're just like, wait, what? I don't even know.
So how do you know who they're talking about?
I don't know, because like if you're a fan, I guess you can just work it out. But it's like I don't know who the hell you're talking about. You could be talking about any band.
Yeah. Weird, dude. What the hell?
And also, if you use H star, if you use hippocampus with a star instead of an I, you can just search that. So
word. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys aren't that.
It's not that clever.
We figured it out. I know how to find remote
nice
drive.
try,
I know how to find
stands.
remote drive stands. You're out there. Where are the Lawman stands? No love for
Yeah,
the
you need to get some. You need to get some stands, dude.
I do. I signed one kid's library card.
That's, you know what? That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's honestly really fucking cool, because libraries are great.
Yeah.
And you should support your local library. Here's your PSA for this this stream. Support your local library.
No,
get a library card.
It was the Boston show, and he like knew exactly who I was. He's like, I'm a fan of like your Twitter account or whatever. And you know, in addition to the band,
Yeah.
obviously.
Right.
But it's just like this one dude, and he's just like, yeah, can you sign my library card? He wasn't weird or like anything else. He was just like I know what I want, and I want a signed library card.
Yeah.
And so like, fuck yeah, number one fan. And then he also got on stage during one part of like the song that was really dancey, and like he's like a heavier set kind of guy,
Yeah.
and just did an amazing little dance.
This guy sounds
on stage.
tight. This guy sounds like he fucking rules.
Yeah, that dude definitely rules. I hope he comes to the next show in
Yeah.
the area. 'Cause I definitely remember him. It was the coolest shit.
That's fucking awesome. Oh man, this makes me want to go on tour.
Tour's alright. I'm going on tour in March.
Sick. With who?
Remo Drive.
Oh, right on.
Still doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. So Sorority Noise headlining Remo Drive. It's like direct sport, and then some other like more interesting openers this time actually. So like there's one band like Jelani Say. You should. I feel like you would like. It's really like.
What's it called?
It's Jelani and then Say.
Jelani Say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're from like Texas or maybe like Phoenix, that southwest area. But they're like, I don't even think they have lyrics. You know, it's like that.
Oh, nice.
It's like kind of mathy. And
Yeah. Oh, dude.
interesting. So
you telling me that this band is instrumental?
Yeah.
Quick maths. I'm
something
in.
like that. Yeah.
I'm in. We're trying to meet. I'm trying to get the. You know, Big Shaq. The guy's like, and the ting goes, da da da, boom boom. That guy.
No.
Okay, well, you gotta get back on your memes, dude.
I do. I gotta get back on my memes.
So, long story short, there's this guy went on BBC Fire in the Booth. He's a comedian, and he did this like fake freestyle thing where he's like playing this character, Big Shaq, and he like does this horrible freestyle, and it got memed.
Okay.
So I feel really old when I say that. It got memed.
It got memed.
You kids and your memes.
Your memes.
But
What's a Bitcoin?
Oh, why am I talking about Big Shaq? Oh, and the first line.
Maddie knows what you're talking.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know Big Shaq.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who's old now? But the first line in this rap, he says, 2 + 2 is 4 - 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Oh, I did know this.
Yeah, so
I saw the quick maths.
Me and Boone are trying to get quick maths to be the new term for math rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, it's quick maths, dude.
Okay, that makes sense. But it just sounds like it has to be fast, and not all math rock is fast.
Yeah, but like, you know, you're doing quick maths though.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like still doing it pretty quick.
You got to do that math quick. I get it.
You know. Okay, so just a real pause in the conversation here. So we're about to do our first boss fight. This is a completely optional boss, and I am going to die a lot.
Yay! Especially when we're talking about memes while doing it.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about memes and also fight beasts at the same time. So
now they're calling me old. I'm not old. Somebody told me I wasn't old today, so that means I'm not old.
That's amazing. Everyone thinks I'm really old, and I am. I'm a very old man.
Or no, are we the same age?
I don't know. How old are you?
26.
Yeah, we're the same age. I'm 26.
Because my friend went to McAllister, I know.
Yeah, but check out this bald spot. Oh.
Because, like, you know...
It makes me look distinguished.
Right, so you don't know my friend Zach, but you know, like, Charles, right? Who's in Susie and...
Charles McClung?
Yeah.
You know Charles?
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Oh, yeah, I went to school with him.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah,
So you don't know
dude.
my friend Zach, because like, he was, like, 1 year older than you, because we went to law school together because he took a gap year.
Okay.
So we were in the same law school class.
Word.
But yeah, like, he knows all those people. Or, like, I mean, you know Nate.
Nate? Which Nate?
Hart Anderson.
Hart Anderson, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know.
I texted him the other day, we're going to hang out soon.
Oh, dude, Nate rules.
Yeah,
man.
Nate rules. And so Nate, his friend is
We went
Zach.
to see Star Wars with Nate.
Nate and Jeff, and I mean, I don't see Charles that much, but like anytime I went to like a Susie show or what was that other band?
For it.
Carol.
Yeah, Carol.
Anytime I went to those, it was just like McAllister.
Oh, dude, it's so weird that you.
It's just like, I know all the McAllister.
It's not that weird because like you know music stuff.
I know music
and, like
stuff.
you go to shows.
And my friend would be like, "Do you want to go to this show?" It's like all my college friends, and I'd be like, "Yeah, that sounds tight." And so we go to Ice House or whatever. And
yeah.
it would just be all those people that knew each other, and I'd be like, "I go to law school." And they just think I'm the like least cool person in the entire fucking world.
Ow.
Which is kind of the story of my life.
Being the least cool person in the world.
Whatever. I tour.
You know, you're a pretty cool guy, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all you mean the world. This seems hard.
It's, you know, in the grand scheme of this game, not hard.
Not
but
hard. Big claw.
Having not played this in a while, and also, you know, early game, not great stats yet.
Yeah.
Hard. Very hard.
I'm okay with the stats. It's like I gotta get the right weapon.
There's a way.
You can just use these weapons the whole time, right? Or you can upgrade the weapons.
You can. Yeah, you can upgrade the weapons.
Well, I guess you can upgrade the weapons with Dark Souls.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm like. My heart is pounding right now. I'm just like,
serious time.
It's really hard.
When they speed run, it's called serious time. And nobody talks.
Yeah. This is serious time.
Yeah, you're not doing a lot of damage to him, so you got.
No, I'm really not. But you can shoot him in the. Yes, here we go.
There you go.
And then get a visceral. Yes. Boom. I love that you just kind of like reach into his face.
Like ripped out his brain.
Something like that. But now I gotta wait for his head to heal before I can do that again. Oh, if I survive that long. You'll notice there will be a brief animation. Oh, Jesus.
I hate when the camera has to see it.
Oh, fuck. I can't move. I got stuck.
Those statues, man.
They're crying for me.
But they also like killed you.
You died.
You got stuck on them.
Yeah, you fuckers.
Couldn't roll around it.
I done gone and died.
You know, but you got that punch in the head was real nice.
It was very satisfying.
It was good. It made me feel like you were gonna win, even though it didn't do that much damage.
So here's the thing: this boss is totally optional, and I don't need to do this.
Right.
But now that I've done it once, I have to do it.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's the kind of person that I am.
Ben, do you have Binding of Isaac? I do have Binding of Isaac.
Dude, that game's great.
I
love
never really got into it. It's hard for me to get into roguelikes. I don't know why. Yeah. I feel like you got to do it over and over again.
Yeah, and it can be hard to make any progress for that reason.
Right, because then like the whole idea is like it's hard
and you just die.
in a very certain way, and you kind of got to learn shit. But I just don't like. I like progression.
Yeah.
And roguelikes aren't about progression; they're about repetition.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're also not right.
Not right. Why?
And especially with Binding of Isaac, the dungeon changes every time.
Right. That's part of roguelikes, is that it's all.
Okay, I guess.
Because the original game was called Rogue.
Right.
And Rogue was a text-based adventure where the dungeon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was.
Yeah, there's permadeath
of course. Okay. Well,
yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I feel like.
I don't think that I can't say I hate all roguelikes. Obviously, they're harder to get into, right? Because you gotta like invest in it.
Yeah.
And I'm usually somebody who plays kind of scatteredly, and usually in large chunks, but like maybe 2 weeks apart.
Oh, I gotta heal.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, his face.
Right. Enter the Gungeon, another roguelike. I deleted Fortnite. But he says play Fortnite. No,
Fortnite?
it's the meme game at the moment. I like finished games.
Ass kicked. Oh my god.
Unless they're like deliberately not finished, and Fortnite is not a finished game. It's kind of a broken mess.
What's the deal with Fortnite?
Do you know what PUBG is?
No.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, no.
Yes. Yeah, you have to.
But I heard about that like very recently.
Really? Okay. Because that's been out since like.
You're probably the second person.
Yeah, I saw that when it came out. But it's like the big style of game now. And so Fortnite is a hilarious one because PUBG is at least like it's like broken, but it's also like kind of made by a scrappy group of people that used to mod like DayZ basically. I can't remember what the actual pedigree is there. Hi Mo. Mo's in the chat.
Hi Mo.
But so Fortnite is made by.
Do I know?
Oh, am I gonna fuck this up? Who makes Unreal Engine?
Oh, I don't know. Everybody uses Unreal Engine.
No, but who makes it?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know because everyone uses it.
Is it Epic?
So I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
who made
Epic
it.
because they just divested Gears of War, so
Yeah.
they don't own Gears of War anymore, but they still own Unreal Tournament. So yeah, it's made by Epic, and blah blah blah. They operate the Unreal Engine, and so they made this game called Fortnite that they announced like years and years ago, and it's just kind of like it's like kind of Minecraft-y, right? There's like a building aspect to it.
Yeah.
And so they made this game, but it's like a zombie wave shooter. But they released it and they sold it for $40, even though they said it's early access, and it's like this is a founder's pack, and eventually it's going to be a game, right? So that's Fortnite.
Okay.
And they like literally are like, this is very like the menus are broken. They're like gonna fix all this stuff, right? But then PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds gets really big, so they release a battle royale mode for Fortnite, even though the other aspect of Fortnite isn't finished, and the battle royale mode is free. Yeah. Don't throw my controller.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like a jerk
throw it to the
now.
couch.
Yeah.
So me just talking shit about Fortnite. So the problem I have with Fortnite is it's also unfinished. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, they just released like 1.0. So that one is technically finished, but it's still a broken mess. And PlayerUnknown's has a really horrible problem with cheating right now because like Chinese bots are like fucking murdering everyone.
Do you think? It seems to me that like this is kind of how games, especially like really like big high budget games now, oddly enough, work, where they'll just kind of like release unfinished games and then just patch it.
Right,
when people
or maybe not.
You know.
No.
And it kind of, I feel like it starts with fucking what's it called? Those games that take place in space. You know what I'm talking about? Mass Effect. There's a thing with Mass Effect where it was either Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3 where like people didn't like the ending of the game, and so like they just changed it. That was 3. Yeah.
Well, it kind of goes into the history of DLC.
Yeah.
But no, that's not quite the same thing, but they did release like an epilogue that tried to make things a little bit better.
But I feel like
there's other games that did things worse. Prince of Persia 2009 has an unsatisfactory ending that they did on purpose to sell DLC. Asura's Wrath, like straight up, the ending is a DLC. You have to buy the DLC. Wow. There's no ending. And everybody called that shit shitty when it came out, but it was still like at least like $5-10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was going to come out.
And there's a lot of that too, like just like companies trying to make money in like an age where it's easy to
patch things.
Like well, yes, but also like where it's easy to pirate software, and like there's anxiety about that. So like they have to like have like.
No, I think it's just there's always been a push between developers and publishers. The publishers provide all the money and they say put the game out, and the developers say we can't put the game out because everyone will be really mad.
Right.
And now publishers can say, well, we can just patch it later.
Right. That makes sense.
And that's the actual push, is that they lose that fight, I think, now more than ever. Because then other games do really well, even though they are broken. But
oh fuck!
At least if you sell a game before it's out and you say that this isn't out yet, right?
Yeah.
Early access or unfinished or whatever.
Yeah.
Then at least you're saying that. But there's so many games where it's very obvious that this was rushed, and they're just like, we're gonna fix it in post. Like EA got a bunch of shit this year for doing things like that.
Yeah.
Because they constantly fucking do it. But it's kind of better than putting out a game that's unfinished and then never finishing it, which is what used to happen on 360 a lot. Darksiders 2, Dark Void, there's like a lot of games, you can easily tell that the second half of the game didn't get as much polish. Recore recently was completely unfinished, where there's like whole robots in the game that never got used. Somebody wanted me to talk more about Jake. Me standing Jake.
What else is there to say about standing Jake? You stand him, man.
We kissed once.
You did?
Yeah.
Ooh. Tell me about that.
It was the last game tour, and we were all really drunk. And I don't remember what I think we got in like one of those chicken matches, and then we just kissed a little bit. Instead of,
dude.
Because if you go that far, why not go all the way?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's cute.
It's cute.
Oh.
I like this.
Oh, fuck. You know what's not cute? This guy is a very bad dog.
Yeah. He's not open so good. He kind of looks like he looks like a Wendigo, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
With the scrawniness and the fucking antlers. Wendigos are creepy.
It's true. When I was a kid in my elementary school, our music teacher taught us a song about the Wendigo. It was like, it's been stuck in my head ever since I was a kid. My name is Wendigo.
It's a cool name.
Yeah. Also, like, really fucking, like, a cool mythology, too. Like, the whole thing with, like, oh, like, if you eat people, if you resort to cannibalism in times of famine, you're gonna turn into the worst thing imaginable. Oh, shit.
Okay. You need to heal, man. There you go.
Here we go.
We're almost halfway there. I'm gonna get another beer. I'll get you one.
Oh, thanks. Ah, fuck. I feel like I need to say something interesting now that Ben's gone. Or maybe this is just an opportunity to focus my powers. Ooh. Fuck. No. Wall. Oh, dude, I'm already at 9 blood vials. This is... Yes!
Get him.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about.
This is the run.
This is what I'm about.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of trends in video games that are really bad. There's just like so much good stuff coming out right now that it almost doesn't matter.
It's true.
Just don't fucking buy Battlefield 7.
Yeah. Don't buy Star Wars Battlefront.
Fucking buy it.
Oh, why, dude? No, don't do that.
It was on sale because nobody bought it because of the controversy. So they cut the price in half, and then I said, yes, I'll buy that for $30. They still don't have microtransactions in it.
That's good.
And they fixed the progress. So it's fine, kind of. Single player's bad.
Yeah, of course.
Because they didn't spend any time on it.
No. Because they don't care about that. What they think is that people just want crazy online experiences. Oh, no. Oh. I'm in a bad spot here, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh, what's that?
He's healing himself,
that's
actually. No, it is good.
It's better than him shooting something at you.
He's not healing his HP, he's healing his face.
Oh.
Or some other part of his body that I can't tell if he's covered in so much blood, it's hard to tell if his face is still mangled or not.
This game looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, this game looks great, dude. I need to quit being a coward and fucking just get in there.
Sometimes being a coward is helpful.
This game, yeah, when he does that, bad news.
What do you think about how being a coward fixes a lot of problems?
Does it?
Yeah, I was... Things I've been up to lately. I was listening to a history podcast at work today. It was about Caesar destroying the Celts, basically.
Yeah.
Like Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like a lot of these battles could have gone better if like people weren't from like a warrior society where they don't retreat. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, no, you don't just retreat. Have them chase you, and then they wear them out, and then turn around and smack their shit.
Oh, fuck, dude.
But people don't like to retreat. Yeah,
you gotta know when to. You gotta pick your battles,
right,
so to speak.
The problem is like, if you want like brave soldiers, you have to like do this thing. You lie to everybody and say the best thing is to die in battle.
You say that you're gonna go to Valhalla, or yes,
I don't know.
That's right. Ooh, that's fucking right, dude. Prey fucking slaughtered. That's not.
That's it.
Woo!
You have the full one, but you got.
Oh yes.
And that's why this game is good. It was like, why are you playing this game?
Even know if I'm just
it looks horrible, but it's like it feels so good when you fucking win.
Dude, that's the thing. This game like simulates addiction. Honestly, like chasing that high of when you slaughter your prey, or in Dark Souls when you defeated. That's one of the things that I was really upset about them fixing in patches. Is in Dark Souls when you beat a boss originally it said you defeated, which is great. I love that.
It was good.
But then they changed it to like a better translation of what it was from the original Japanese, which is like you were victorious. Which is like that's not as cool as you defeated. It's like I did defeated.
You did defeated.
But I don't know. Hopefully that'd be cool if on the remaster that they're doing for the Switch, if they kept that. Okay, so fun fact about this game. Here we go. This door does not open. You can't even interact with it at all. But there is a place in this game where you can go to the other side of that door. There's just another dead end that ends on the other side of this door somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah. And like, why is this door here? What's up with that?
I mean, because it's a gate and there would be a door.
You must accept sanity. It's really interesting though. It makes there's some speculation in the Bloodborne lore community about like whether that was just like something that they either like they put this door in and intended originally to have it open and then just forgot about it, or just like decided to leave it, as a wall, or if it's an intentional move on behalf of From Software to get people to just like think that, to confuse people basically,
right?
Because that's the thing they do a lot. There's in Dark Souls, I can't remember which item it is, but one of the gifts you can take in the beginning that doesn't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And the infuriating thing is that like Miyazaki told people it does something.
Yeah, and then
they look forever, and then
later he was like, nah, it doesn't do anything.
And in a PC game, you can just fucking dig through all the files, and and it doesn't do anything. Yeah,
I love that though. That's great. That's so good. Well, there's something like that in Ocarina of Time. There's a dude in Ocarina of Time, the racing guy. You meet him in Gerudo Valley, and you talk to him, and he challenges you to a race. He challenges you.
Postman?
No, he's not a postman. Actually, when you first meet him, he's as a child. He's running around Hyrule Field.
Yeah, he's a postman.
No, he's not a postman. He's just a runner. He's got like little,
he's a postman in Majora's Mask.
Wings. Oh, right. But he challenges you to a race. You can race him to the Kokiri Forest or whatever. But every time you do it, when you get there, he's always 1 second faster than you.
Right.
No matter what your time is, and you actually cannot beat him. It is it's an unbeatable quest.
Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
You can warp there, but then he gets mad at you.
Yeah. You can ride your horse, and he's faster than you still. Even if you ride your fucking horse, he's like, no, I'm still a second faster than you.
You sell him the bunny hood, though.
Yeah, that's when you're a kid.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't beat that quest. And they put it in there just to fuck with people. I love that shit. Yeah. I just love it.
We were talking about the other day, like, so GoldenEye, one of the reasons that GoldenEye was so interesting back in the day is that they designed the levels before they designed the objectives. So there's just like rooms with nothing fucking in it.
Interesting.
And it makes the levels way more sprawly and weird.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, it's been a while since I played GoldenEye, but like just remembering like the facility, there's like those hallways and all that stuff, and really you have to go to the area with the tanks and find Dr. Doak and then get the fuck out.
Right.
And there's all this other shit in there. because that's how they signed it.
Because I remember that about playing those games where like you go into a room and just like this, there should be something.
There's like maybe a crate,
maybe some ammo or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Or the place with all the scientists. There's a lot of weird. You're just like, what is all this? Yeah. It's because and it feels more like a building.
Right. That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
I like shit like that too. But the problem is then you're just spending money designing something that doesn't matter.
Right.
That's why most people don't do it. But I feel like game design like that it's come back a bit. N64, I felt like there was a lot of that shit. It was, I think, mostly because of like constraints of development. Right? Yeah. So you just like you have stuff left over that you didn't use, but you just like leave it in there because it's more work to take it out.
There's a Rush 2 for N64. You ever play that? It's a racing game.
Yeah, like Rush 2049 or San Francisco Rush.
Yeah,
one of those.
In Rush 2, at least, this is the one that I've played. Like all the levels and like the tracks and stuff, like you can just go off the track. It kind of seems like it was done that way, where like they built the map and then put a track in it. And so sometimes you can just like find shortcuts that aren't intended to be shortcuts.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just like go somewhere and then like you just are stuck and you lose.
Yeah, and that's like the cool thing about watching speedruns is like they find weird shit like that.
Right, they learn how to exploit that.
What are we doing? Are we raising decks?
Now here's the thing. I'm wondering. Probably shouldn't level Blood Tinge yet.
Okay.
Because I don't need to. I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna do one in skill. There we go. I'm just gonna spread them out. That's what we're doing. Fuck it. Cool. Farewell, doll.
So is that really a doll? I don't understand. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a doll.
It's a doll? It's a talking doll.
Yeah. Well, when we came in here originally, you saw that she was just like laying in the corner.
Right.
You can inspect it. You have an option to do that, and it's just like, oh, it's a doll.
It's a doll.
Whoop-de-doo. And then you go talk to Gehrman up here, and he says some really creepy shit to you. He might still say it. Let's see what he says.
This was once a workshop where hunters used blood to enhance them. We don't have as many tools as you welcomed even the doll.
She says you're welcome to do. Okay, I actually skipped the important part of that dialogue, but
use the tools, even the doll.
You're welcome to use whatever you find, even the doll, should it please you.
That's creepy.
Like, yeah, what a fucking creep. So he's a creepy old man in a wheelchair, telling you to mess around with his doll. But so she's sitting there inanimate. She's just a doll. Yeah. When you get one insight, then she comes alive.
Got it.
That is one of the coolest things about this game, is the way insight works. The more insight that you get, like, the weirder shit gets. Like, you start seeing stuff. Like, more things appear just like in the world, and that's when it goes from like being like gothic horror to just like Lovecraftian fuckery, which is cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
These games are good. And you know what's crazy about these games is that they're fucking make money, dude.
Yeah.
They're popular.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep fucking making them.
Yeah, dude.
And they don't want to make Dark Souls anymore, so they're gonna make something different.
Yeah, there's
you saw the teaser?
Shadows Die Twice. Is that what it's called?
I don't think so. What's Shadows Die Twice?
Shadows, it's a new From game that they're working on. I think that's what it's called, right? Shadows Die Twice. Shadows only die once. Shadows never die.
Maybe that's what they say in the
Dead Shadows.
No, that's what they say in the teaser, but that's not the official mess. Of the game.
I don't know. Everyone that I've heard talking about it online.
It just says Shadows Die Twice, and then it makes you think, well, is it Bloodborne 2?
Yeah.
But it's got this Japanese shit, so then people are talking about other old From franchises like.
Well, they are gonna do Armored Core. I know that.
Yeah, Armored Core was always a different thing, though.
Yeah.
But there's like the Tenchu Assassin games.
Or Kingfield.
Yeah, Kingfield.
I never played Kingfield.
No, they're bad. I mean, they're archaic, but they're also kind of bad.
I'm pretty sure Miyazaki said something about Kingfield too, but I can't remember.
Yeah, some people were like, oh well,
shit, I fucked
right,
up.
so they think it's like a sequel to something, but it could also be something completely new. And there's like this weird, bloody, sinewy thing, and then...
Yeah, and then it moves.
Yeah, and there's Japanese lettering.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Could
Who
be
knows? Who
anything.
knows what it'll be?
Probably won't find out till E3.
Yeah, it's true. This is an interesting thing.
With the dogs?
Yeah, so there's when you first come here, there's always a dog in this cage.
Yeah.
Oh, it just opened, and something died and just gave me blood echoes. What was that? I don't know. Woo! Hey.
That guy missed.
Yeah, thank God.
Fucked.
But yeah, there's a dog in here.
Mo says hi.
Oh, well, who's Mo? Do I know Mo?
No.
Okay. Oh, but I said hi to him earlier when he came in. Hi, Mo.
Mo's a girl.
Hi. Oh, sorry. Oh, I shouldn't assume anything.
No, you shouldn't.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry. Hi, Mo. Sorry about that.
The fucking Kerrigan says, Jonas may or may not be good at this game, I can't tell. I think he's doing pretty good.
I used to be good at this game.
Yeah. This game is hard, so he's doing pretty good. He's died a couple times, and you beat that boss.
Yes. I'm starting to get back in my swing. I'm starting to remember a little bit about where the shit's at. This old lady says something mean to you. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, alright.
I don't even know who you are, lady.
So what will it be? You gonna tell me or not? No. Yeah, I should have known. So you can send her to, once you find the, what's it, the Great Cathedral.
They all want you to date birds.
What?
Remember the pigeon dating game I was telling you about?
Oh, right.
They said you'd be great at it.
I'd be really good at dating birds.
Kerrigan wasn't. Kerrigan didn't date anybody, and then the government murdered her. That's how our playthrough.
Is dating birds?
Well, you're the only human.
Government mandate.
It seems like. Well, what did we postulate? It seemed like Planet of the Apes. Like you're the only human, and there's a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
And they like just took over society or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, like there's like a weird ending if you don't date anybody that's like the humans failed to integrate with society. We have to kill them. And you also live in a cave. That also made me think because like it's like Planet of the Apes basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only played that game once, so I don't know all the
Planet
lore.
of the Birds.
I gotta watch some like lore theory YouTube videos about the pigeon dating game.
Yeah. Speaking of lore and theory.
You're gonna. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it was. We're gonna talk to Aileen again. 'Cause I think she says something interesting right now. About
because you beat that thing.
Yeah, about the next guy I gotta go kill.
What are you still doing?
Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you still
Well, maybe she doesn't say anything.
Mo,
Maybe I gotta go talk to Gascoigne.
Yeah, Mo, you can still watch us play that bird game. The video is saved on Twitch. Watch it at your
Nice.
leisure. It's pretty great.
Okay, here we go.
You know what was weird in fucking Dark Souls? In New Londo, the red cap guy. What's that guy's name?
Oh, the sealer guy.
Yeah,
Something the sealer.
he's got a weird name too.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. I know what you're talking about.
Creepy ass people.
Dude, that's some cool lore too.
Yeah, Dark Souls lore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dark Souls. Dark Souls is my favorite game. I like
Dark Souls is so good.
like just it always will be.
You know what sucks? Skyrim.
Dude, Skyrim does suck. Thank you.
Skyrim sucks ass.
Skyrim's
I mean,
super blue.
I enjoyed playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
And like to people that don't play video games, it's like great. Please play it. You'll kind of get an idea. But like play something
Yeah.
like well designed like Zelda, or with like some deeper shit going on,
Dark
like
Souls.
any other RPG game.
Yeah.
Or even like a BioWare RPG. But like Skyrim, you can't. It's the shallowest.
Shit, I'm about to get killed by these guys.
Skyrim is an ocean that is an inch deep.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Really wide, and there's a lot there, but it's none of it is deep at all.
I can't believe I'm about to get killed by a bunch of crows.
Like I was thinking about it, like the way that you play Skyrim and the way everybody plays Skyrim, because it's the only way to play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Is stealth archer
Yep.
until you can break the crafting system, and then you just dual
Jesus
wield
Christ.
with some fuck huge swords, you know.
Yeah.
And there's no, you can't really be
embarrassing.
you can't be a wizard, you can't be like a barbarian.
Here's
There's no way to do anything.
When I
Combat
played
sucks.
Skyrim, it was really easy to get super overpowered really fast, and I tried to make it hard for myself.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was I tried to create a character that was like a jack of all trades,
Yeah.
so that I would have to like spread my experience out to a lot of different things and try to make it work. And I was like, oh, this will be hard.
Yeah.
Right? No, it wasn't.
No.
Like I was dig this. I was doing sneak, sneak, archery, single-handed weapons, but dual wielding them. Pyromancy,
Sucks.
and
Broken.
yeah, super broken. I mostly did that because I'm afraid of spiders, and so when you fight the spiders,
You just light
I
on
could just
fire
fill
and
it
go
with fill the screen with flames and not look, and
That's
everything's
funny.
fine.
There are spiders in that game.
There's a part of this game that I cannot play.
Oh no.
It's too spidery.
Does Boone help you?
Yes, he does.
That's nice of Boone.
Shouts out to Boone, wherever he's at. But he's probably playing Bloodborne.
Gotta get his PSN name. Yeah, get him in the back.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, like that's just Skyrim, and like
Yeah.
there's some good stuff in there. I like the guild quest probably most of all. But the main quest sucks, is boring.
Yeah, it's basically like your character. It's like you can
And
just create a character that's
nothing
just
ever
like a
goes
fucking
anywhere.
god.
Yeah.
you know.
And nothing ever really goes anywhere.
Yeah, wretched outsider.
The best is there's like a couple decent characters.
Yeah, I never met
If you like
any of
ask me
them.
to, there's like funny things that happen. Like so I married she's in like Riften. It's like Miel the lioness or whatever.
Uh-huh.
She's like a badass in Riften or whatever.
Yeah.
She's a good companion.
Word.
So I like married her or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then you have the DLC. So you can have her like live at the house if she's not traveling with you.
Yeah.
But so there's a bug in Skyrim, and every story in Skyrim is based off fucking bugs. But there's a bug where so Miel and this guy Aaron live together in Riften, and so if you move her to your house, Aaron comes with. And so I was so
So you're
tired.
just like in a polyamorous relationship with
No,
this
I got
character?
so tired of Aaron being there that I had to murder him.
Oh no!
But if you murder Aaron, it aggroes Miel, and she
Yeah.
gets really mad at you.
right,
So I had to sneak murder him. I lured him away from the place and then used sneak and murdered him.
that's cruel, dude.
And it was the most
pure
fun. It was
evil.
like the most fun I had in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because I like did it like several times. She'd get really mad. So I had to like figure out how do I break this and
Real-
kill this guy. And I just murdered him. And then I hid his body in the woods.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So real quick,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep talking about Skyrim in a second, but this is really important.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Maybe it's something from my mum. I didn't get back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
so I'm gonna find the girl's mother.
Oh, thank you. Mum was a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And one day he gets us, we play for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly when I look without him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a feeling that all that is very important.
Yeah, it is, and it's also extremely sad.
Of course.
I don't want to say too much though. We'll get there. If I can beat the next boss
Ooh, we could actually get there.
right
That'd
now,
be
we
good.
can get there tonight. So
That'd be a
see
good,
if I can do it.
a good progress point.
Yeah. So Skyrim. My problem with Bethesda games is that,
They're broken pieces of shit.
well, they're broken, and I think in terms of like from a storyline perspective, and like world building perspective, I think that what Bethesda's really good at is, although actually, is Elder Scrolls? Did they?
yes, they own
That's
Elder Scrolls.
yeah, I know they own it, but
They
did
made
they
all-
invent it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's what they did.
So-
Fallout they acquired.
I know, yeah. Fallout they bought from Obsidian, but
No, not Obsidian.
wasn't it?
It's like older school than that. It's like Interplay or
Oh,
Stove or something
dang.
like that.
Okay.
One of the old RPG makers. It had-
I was misled.
I think Obsidian involved people that were involved in Fallout.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're
They're all sort of involved in Baldur's Gate. It's like,
Oh, that also
that?
makes sense.
Chris Avalon.
Yeah. But so the thing with that I think Bethesda's really good at is developing a world that feels like it could potentially be real. In other words,
there's stuff going on.
Yeah, like you get the sense that the world is larger than you are, and that there could be infinite stories that could play out there. The problem is they don't actually deal with it,
and they don't interact with you.
Yeah, they don't.
As soon as you try and be a part of something, it is bad.
Yeah, and ironically, sometimes it just kind of does feel like it's a little bit on rails. Even
it has, yeah, it totally is. And it's kind of bad. So it's like the Mages Guild one is like, oh, you want to join the Mages Guild? Learn one spell. Oh, now you're in the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're the Archmage, even if you don't have any other fucking mage skills.
Or even like the Bethesda Fallout games. Like think of like Fallout 3, where well, so in Fallout 3,
I played Fallout 4 and I could bitch about that forever.
Yeah, I only played a little bit of Fallout 4.
Oh my god,
not
there's so many problems.
But in Fallout 3, just like in Fallout 4, your backstory is more or less given to you. Like you know, in Fallout, because in Fallout 4, like you're just some guy. Oh shit!
Fucking birds.
Oh, just gross. In Fallout 4, like yeah, you're just like some fucking guy comes out of a vault, wants to find his wife and kid or whatever. In Fallout 3, you're a kid, grew up in a vault, and you want to go find your dad. And the way the main quest line works is like there's like the main enemies are the Enclave, and you're kind of expected to side with the Brotherhood of Steel, right? And Brotherhood of Steel is kind of treated like they're like these like real good guys, and like they're trying to help the people of the Wasteland. And the Enclave is also pretty one-dimensional. Like they're just like real bad, and like they make all these like strange appeals to like American nationalism and like American exceptionalism and like reclaiming what America once stood for and all this stuff, right? And like, you know, like you don't like them, and they're bad boys, and they are bad. But they're not that compelling as enemies, and also like there's the Brotherhood of Steel. They're not really that compelling as protagonists. And it never really deals with like what they're actually doing, like who the fuck they're supposed to be, where they came from, and maybe you're supposed to know all that already. But I guess what I'm trying to get at, is taking a long time saying this, is that it all just feels very one-dimensional to me.
Yeah, have you watched?
Which is not exciting, but Fallout New Vegas, which is Obsidian, but they use the Bethesda engine, is fucking awesome, because you can side with anybody that you want.
There's like 4 factions, and none of them are perfect.
None of them are perfect, and they all are complicated, and like that's really cool. And it actually, there's actual politics there too. Like the NCR is like this basically an imperialist force that like invades this part of the Wasteland, and like the people there have conflicts with the NCR, and like the Brotherhood is there, and they have conflicts with everybody, and like there's, you know, the Legion, who are a bunch of fucking slavers, and like
but they all are trying to fix the problem.
Have
you watched H Bomber Guy's video on it?
No, I haven't.
No, it's pretty much all of what you just said.
Word.
For like an hour and a half, and it's pretty good.
Cool.
He also highlights certain things in Fallout 3 that he likes, but like a lot of it is like, yeah, this is stupid. From the beginning of Fallout 3, I haven't played it, but I know from watching the video, you either nuke the town or you don't, right?
Yeah, the first
and that's
like
a
big
stupid fucking choice, because there's no reason to nuke, like, it's not a moral choice, because you're just like, do this, like either help these people.
Didn't mean to do.
Or nuke the entire fucking town because one guy tells you, like, asks you to.
Yeah,
like that's not a moral choice.
You can
you're
nuke
not
it
doing that for a reason.
No, you're not. You can nuke it because there's like a rich guy who lives in a fucking sky tower a mile away. He's like, it's an eyesore,
right?
And it's like, why? Oh, I wanted to take one out. How do I take him out?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and like that's kind of
Yeah, you're right. It's not
also, like,
it's not a
isn't-
moral choice.
Yeah.
It's just like you feel like you're compelled to by like these forces which aren't very interesting from a storytelling perspective.
Right. It's my understanding, like Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, like
It doesn't give you a lot to
are a
deal
little
to
bit
like work
before
with, basically.
my time. Mm-hmm. But it's my understanding that they're very interesting in building the world and give you a lot of complicated decisions, including like the last boss of Fallout 1 is just a conversation.
Really?
It's not even a fight. Yeah,
That's
I know you've
fucking
probably seen
awesome.
it. It's like a computer that it like has like it's like because it's like a JPEG from whatever. But it's
Yeah.
like the weird CG. It's like a computer with like human flesh off of it.
Tight.
And he's like trying to destroy the world, and you can like convince him that, like basically you can beat the game by convincing him that what he's doing, like, or what he's doing,
It's very, very bad.
it's bad, or like it's not, or it's like it's contradictory basically, and then he like realizes his purpose is terrible.
Wait, are you serious?
Himself? Yeah.
Fallout
You should
3 Fallout 3 does that.
Does
There's-
it? Yeah, well, Fallout 3 kind of rips off the first one, like because you're in Fallout 1 you're looking for the thing for the water.
That
and
makes
that's
me hate
Fallout
that
3.
part so fucking much.
Fallout 3 is you're looking for the thing for the water. Yeah. Fallout 3 also has the worst
So-
ending in the entire world.
I never finished it. I got to the last like the last quest that you have to do to beat the game, and I was like, I don't care anymore.
Well, like the last thing is that you have to go in and disable something, but it's going to irradiate you and kill you.
Oh, what a choice.
Right. But the problem is that you have companion, or you have the ability to have like a super mutant companion who's immune to radiation.
Yeah.
And so they
And-
just wrote a thing where it's just like, no, I can't do this because it's your destiny, basically. Like they just wrote around it, even though it's fucking stupid. It makes no sense why you would even do it
Yeah.
or not do it or whatever, you know.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Guess I'm glad I never beat that game.
Yeah, it's,
I probably will eventually, just for the sake of it.
Fallout 4 has a similar problem. I hate that. I played a lot of that game.
Fallout 4.
And it plays.
Oh, fuck.
He comboed you.
I was doing so well, man. Fallout 4, it seems to me like, oh, I have fries. Hell yeah. Fallout 4, you want some fries?
No, I'm okay.
It seems to me like Fallout 4 also falls prey to something that I think is really annoying about a lot of games, where instead of focusing on improving characters or like even fucking voice acting, that's another thing I don't like about Bethesda games. But like improving elements of even like gameplay or like storytelling, as opposed to like adding new mechanics. Like there's a push like to be like, oh, like here's some new features, like now you can build a base here.
Oh, which was broken and bad.
Yeah, like here's your new crafting system for where you can build, like, get people to hang out in your walled area.
Yeah.
And it's like, who cares, man? That can only be fun for so long. I'd rather you like
Right. Donkey has
work on something else.
Donkey has a video about it where he's like, it's like you make a pizza and before you have like the cheese and the sauce, you're like putting a bunch of fucking mushrooms and peppers and salami and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
And you have this horrible pizza with all this mess on it because you put like lockpicking in it, and you put like fucking dialogue choices and moral choice, like faction system and all that shit, and you're just like, but you forgot to fucking make the game fun.
Yeah.
And focus on the good part first,
Right.
and then add all the extra shit. Yeah, that's totally
There we go.
totally a game design problem because of stuff like Skyrim, we're just like, oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, you can do all this stuff. But
Yeah.
is any of it
Skyrim
good?
looks beautiful, but
And
who
there's
cares?
so much stuff you can do in it, and all of it is completely pointless because you just build one broken sword and then nothing else matters.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I hate that. I don't know. It's like, I just don't. I don't care about how like flashy your game is. You know, if I'm not gonna have a good time playing it, like original Zelda, you know, hasn't aged well. And maybe it's really hard because it like wasn't designed very well.
I beat the original Zelda.
Oh, look at I'm bad at beating Zelda, but like, still a great fucking game.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
because it does have like some meat to it.
The original Zelda's good. The original Zelda is like the Dark Souls of Zelda. It's like the Dark Souls of video games.
It is. It's
No, but it was very much about like, here, you can just go to wherever and do whatever and kind of explore.
Which is one of the things I like about
You're
Breath
gonna
of
die.
I spent all that time fighting those guys.
I know.
Did the heal, and then I go die to this dude.
It's like, I'm just gonna keep swinging. I'm like,
I didn't target him.
He sidestepped, yeah. He did not stay locked on it.
I got cocky.
Chat's talking about how they always just talk in chat and disregard everything that we're doing.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Including when Nathan was on. They were like, that chat was something. There's like 50 people in here just like spamming shit. Play Fortnite. No, we're gonna play Inside, and then I beat him at Rocket League. And it was a good time.
Oh, dude, Rocket League.
We also talked about Breath of the Wild because he's playing that game too.
Oh, what I was gonna say about Breath of the Wild just now is that first, just reiterate again that it's a great fucking game.
It's very good.
But also, one of the things I like about where are my blood echoes?
Did you die right there?
Yeah, I hate it when it does this. When it just like puts them somewhere else.
Right, and it rewinds it, kind of.
Yeah.
Did Dark Souls too.
But anyway, one of the things I like about Breath of the Wild is that they kind of reintroduce some of those elements to it that you were saying, like
Yeah.
oh, here they are.
Exploration, go anywhere to anything.
Yeah, you can definitely like go to parts of the map where you're not supposed to go.
Yeah.
I remember talking to an NPC. Oh, there's a shoe on the ground.
And Dark Souls is like that as well.
Yeah, Dark Souls.
You can go to New
like
right
my
away.
like my friend who's like, oh, I can't get past the next part with all the skeletons. You know, like yeah, you're not supposed to do that yet, but you totally could if you wanted to, I guess, if you were, you know, good enough at the game or something. Even then, though, it's like it's not fun. You can only get so far too before you just get stopped
I like
by
that
an
stuff. I don't
invisible wall.
like I try and play everything. I really do. Which is probably stupid. But I really just hate like if you present me a problem but you don't let me solve it in the way that makes the most sense. It's like the Assassin's Creed games are the perfect example of this. Because they'll always show, oh, here's this whole area and you got to do this one thing. But they have one specific way they want you to do it.
Yeah, totally.
And if you don't do it that way, everything breaks, or it's a problem, or you can't do it, and then it makes you mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's so cool about Breath of the Wild.
You can do anything in any way you want.
You're just like, well, yeah, like maybe I'll just set all these trees on fire, and then that will kill this thing. And you can totally do that.
Yeah.
Because all the trees will set on fire.
Yeah.
You can, like... Yeah, you can. If you think about it, and it makes sense that you'd be able to do it. You probably can.
Yeah, I was playing it. I was doing one of the shrine puzzles, and my roommate, who's also been playing through the game, was like there and hanging out with me, and he watched me do this shrine puzzle, and I figured it out. And then I looked at him and I was like, have you done this one? And he's like, yeah, I did it like completely differently. Like what you did was like way more complicated than it needs to be. Yeah. But like, oh dude, 420 comments.
420.
Oh dude. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you guys messed it up.
I was gonna say no more comments, but whatever. Now we gotta get up to 666.
Yeah, right. I had 666 views on my channel for a while. It was perfect.
Nice.
And now I'm way above that. Now it's ruined.
What was I gonna say? Oh, we're just talking about Breath of the Wild. The game is so good. It's
Like,
good.
how did you, like, so I was talking to Rob about it, right? And Rob was like, yeah, you know, it's like, but certain parts, like, I felt like you go there, God, that's
I hate these birds.
it can't even fly and it's murdering you.
Yeah.
He'd be like, but I feel like you'd find stuff and you'd be like, I don't know how to do this, you know, and like you can't really like go get a better sword and do it. But there's other ways.
You can though.
You kind of can. That's kind of what I said. But then there's like the one example like I had was like, and I don't remember how I mitigated this, but there's that one tower that's like surrounded by the lake, and there's electric wizards.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I fucking hated that.
It's really bad.
Hard.
But I went there the first time because I was just trying to do all of the towers right away.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fucking do it. But then I went back and I destroyed it. I think with really good arrows.
Yeah, that helps in that part.
And maybe like some other shit. Because there's also like the lizards that can swim really well.
I'm doing something really boring right now, and I'm farming for blood
that's great.
vials.
I'm looking at the chat disdainfully because they're making fun of me. Great.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but then you can do it.
You
Then
can
you
totally
can
do that sort of shit. Yeah, you can just like get better weapons. I went to the castle, the Hyrule Castle, like super early on, like way before I did any of the divine beasts even. Just because like I was talking to an NPC and she was like, "Oh, you can get sweet gear there." I was like, "I want that," and I went there and I just like stocked up on like really insane weapons that did like a ton of damage. It just kind of changed everything. But it was fun because it was like I was there and I was playing. And I was like, I'm not supposed to be here yet,
Right.
and this is really fucking hard.
You can also like brute force certain things. Like I was trying to. It's been I played it when it came out. I haven't played it since. I need to get it for Switch, but it's expensive. But like
Do you
to
have
get
it on
to
Wii U?
yeah, because I just got the Switch like a little bit ago.
Gotcha.
But like to get to the Goron place, like it's the mountain. And it's
Yeah,
really
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I
really
haven't.
and there's definitely a way that you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But I just went. There's like a path up, and then it kind of goes inward.
Yeah.
And so I just like ran along the ridge, and then climbed my way up
Yeah.
to bypass the heat crap. And then I just flew from that ridge into the Goron place
Oh, nice.
and healed my way through getting killed. And then immediately found the place to buy, because like you buy certain armor there.
Yeah.
But I think you're supposed to get armor somewhere else, but it like takes a while, or you have to do a quest. And I just was like, fuck it. And so I did
You
that.
just
And I
cheesed
flew
it,
into
yeah.
it, and you can totally do that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
There's no reason you can't.
I love
do
that.
And it was like,
I gotta try that because I'm
yeah,
trying to figure that out.
Like, because literally, like, you're just like, I'm climbing around this ridge, and it's like you're not supposed to do this. And then I just like found the highest point and flew,
yeah,
and almost died. But
Dang.
yeah,
that's
you can just
so
do
tight.
that. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And like in other games, it'd be like, oh, there's an invisible wall. It's like, don't do it like this. Uncharted drives me insane like that, because I do like the Uncharted games.
Yeah.
Because they're like fun. They're fun little romps. But there's like always times where like, where you're like, oh, I want to go this way and sneak up on these guys, and it's just like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You have to stand here and shoot them.
Right.
It's the worst.
There's.
It's the worst. I hate that shit.
It's like.
It drives me insane.
There,
If you give me like a screen, if you
I
like
have mixed
Battlefront, the
feelings
single
about
player
it.
has that shit ton where it's like, stay in the battle area.
oh, any of the.
And I'm like, fuck you. No,
have you
I
ever
want to
played
go
like
this way.
Call of Duty or anything? Yeah, they're the same thing.
This is a big area, but you have to be right here.
Yeah.
And you have to go this way.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually a big area.
Or any of the more recent Halo games too.
Halo 5 was bad. I don't remember anything about it, but it was bad.
The last one I played was Halo 4.
I played it for free.
No.
Halo 4 was bad too. You gotta go get those fucking blood echoes.
I need
You can
those.
get that far.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't.
Okay. Oh. Cocky. Yeah, but it's the same kind of thing where it's like Halo 1, there were big levels.
Yeah, Halo was
and-
fun.
Yeah, and you really, there's one way to go. They were linear. But you felt like they were bigger because they allowed you to kind of fuck around and go climb up that rock
Yeah.
and stand over there. And like, there's that one where like you drive, it's like an island, you drop and you drive the Warthog around, and then you go into like the base and you drive around the other side.
Yeah.
You can kind of just drive around that whole fucking place if you wanted to.
Totally.
There's not really a reason to.
No.
But people did, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah. You have that option.
Yeah.
So I have like kind of mixed feelings about this though, as like a point of critique.
Okay.
So maybe this is something we could talk about, because basically it's like what we're asking for then,
Yeah.
is if we're taking issue with like that, like, you know, very like regimented, like on rails
Game.
kind of like, this is like where you have to do it this one way in this
Right.
one place. if we're taking issue with that, then like what we're asking for is to have like more freedom or something with like making decisions about how to play the game. Couldn't there be a way where you could design games that do that, that like where like you have to do things in a certain way, or like whatever, that are still fun or like artistic or interesting?
Yeah.
Couldn't there be a way to do that?
There totally is.
You know? And I think that's like an important thing to keep in mind, that like it's just because that this is like this particular way of designing things is like done shittily doesn't mean it's necessarily a design flaw in itself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm trying to right now I'm trying to think of games that do this, and I can't.
There's like certain games like Mario Odyssey or even Mario Sunshine. Like Mario Odyssey gives you like a big playground, and you can kind of go wherever in there. But then there's like side challenges where sometimes you have to leave the hat outside. Sometimes you use the hat to get in. Yeah. And then you go in, and there's like a very like regimented platforming puzzle. Yeah. And there's like, obviously you can do that in different ways, using like the rules that are set up. They're like, here are your movement options, right? Right. You can do this, you can do a side jump, you can do whatever.
Got my echoes.
And people that are really good can do all these crazy tricks to get through it.
Yeah.
But in that one little area, it's not a big open thing, right? It's literally like, here's a platform, here's a platform, here's a platform. You can skip some of those platforms if you're really good, but you still have to go through and do the thing. Right. Right. Or I guess. And so I think that really works, but like it's when. I
guess Ocarina of Time kind of works the same way too, where it's like when you fight a boss, like, you have to do the thing. Like there's a thing you got to do, and you just got to do it the right way. You know?
But they make it like organic, where it's like this thing is only harmed by bombs that you throw in its mouth.
Right.
And you can't really hurt
it. And it feels
anyway.
good somehow, and it doesn't feel like you're being forced into doing something, or like
because it doesn't just give you a black screen and say don't do it that way.
Right. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. It lets you learn instead of telling you.
Yeah.
It's fucking for show and tell, dude.
Ocarina of Time is very like you can do some of the dungeons out of order, or you can get certain items and then like leave instead of like finishing stuff.
Yeah. Right.
But most of it is pretty linear. But just because you can go anywhere and fuck around, even though like there's one thing that progresses the story, it makes it so much better. Just let you go somewhere and fuck around and like hit a wall, then you go like, oh yeah, I should probably go, go do the water temple. And get the shot.
When I was a kid and I got like stuck on a temple, I would just go to the Gerudo Fortress and do all that shit and like ride my horse around like Hyrule Field at night.
Yeah, totally. And that's the shit that rules.
Yeah,
like that's the shit that you can do in video games you can't do anywhere else. Yeah. Not every video game has to be a thing where it's all about creating your own stories.
Right, and like, if the decisions you make change the ending of the game.
We can't create like a narrative thing. It's like, no, you can definitely create a narrative thing that like tells you a story in a certain way and like has regimented shit. It's just like you have to design it with gameplay in mind.
And there's
just make a movie.
And there's and that kind of ties into with like there's the flip side of like this game is too on rails, or it's too much is given to you, and that's a problem. The opposite problem is this game is too open, kind of like we were talking about Skyrim. There's like so much to do and none of it has
too
any
big and there's
substance.
Nothing in it.
Although something I will say about Skyrim, there is a Star Trek reference in Skyrim. Very subtle Star Trek reference. Do you like Next Generation at all?
Fucking do you know my friend Zach? I
don't know.
Loves fucking Star Trek.
Yeah.
He's also my only friend that watches Red Letter Media with me.
Word.
They talk about Star Trek a lot.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
Fucking love Star Trek.
Yeah. There's an episode of Star Trek called Darmok. Have you seen that? It's Next Generation.
Nope.
It's one of my favorites.
Okay. I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't seen it. Really.
I'm not gonna like summarize or go into it, but there's a phrase where they say Temba, his arms wide, which in this language of this people that they encounter means like I'm giving you something.
Okay.
Temba, his arms wide. In Skyrim, there's a character you get a small quest from where you have to kill bears and like bring her bear pelts. Her name is Temba Wide Arms. And I saw that, I was like, oh dude, like yeah, it's Darmok, dude. But like that's like not. It's just like kind of a funny little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Like doesn't mean anything. Doesn't make that game good.
Raina's in chat. Hi, Raina.
Hi, Raina. Oh wait, no, I don't want these.
Chat loves Star Trek.
Hell yeah, I love Star Trek. I love the chat.
Chat doesn't love Star Trek.
Oh, I don't love the chat.
Raina took a nap by accident.
Nice.
Whoops. That's all right. Sometimes you need a nap.
It's true. I need to see how many blood vials I have in storage. Mm-hmm. How many bullets? We're gonna call this good. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for Gascoigne. I'm gonna die a lot. So
yes,
here we go.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I love video games, dude. I don't understand people that don't like play any of them. It's like not listening to music. I literally dated.
I get it more than not listening to music.
I dated a girl for like a month, and she was like, "I don't know anything about music. I don't listen to music."
What? How did it take you that long to figure that out?
I mean, I figured it out pretty easily, but I still liked her anyway. She was quirky in other ways.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But it was just so weird because I was just like, just talk about. I mean, obviously, I talk about it. A lot of my life involves music in some way or another. Jesus didn't have just no frame of reference on any of it.
Yeah.
And you're trying to tie it back to something, right? You're trying to be like the Beatles or Elvis or it's like something, you know?
Yeah.
And I've never listened
like,
to the
what?
Beatles. I'm just like,
What?
what? Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It was, yeah.
What?
Looking back, it's just like, that would never have worked out
Yeah,
in the long run.
for sure.
But it's just weird. And it's kind of the same way with video games. Where just like, I get like if you're just like, I don't really play them or whatever. It's like you've never played like any of them. You don't have a favorite video game. What do you like? Honestly, and I get like why people don't, because there's the high barriers to entry. You gotta have like a TV, and you gotta have like a fucking expensive console, and you have to have all this shit set up.
There's also like part of it like is like if you grow up with video games,
You're gonna be better at them.
and you're gonna also be like more just interested in general.
But there's like just certain I don't know. It's just like
shit.
it's just like if you like
Oh, I got hit. I was trying to avoid that, and I didn't.
if you just like things, I feel like
If you like things, I hate things.
I don't know. If
You know what I really hate though is stuff.
If you like art and like experiences and like thinking about shit,
Yeah,
video games are a way of
you're not wrong.
experience. Like it's just a
I
different
think-
form of media, and just like to completely cut yourself out. of
But
one set of
people,
media
but
is
people also engage with media in different ways though too.
weird. Right? Somebody says
You know.
Animal Crossing is the best. Honestly, Animal Crossing is a great fucking.
I died on the fucking way. Why?
Oh no!
Why am I so bad
Back
at
there.
this?
Like Animal Crossing is a great fucking game. Gets the point across exactly, which is like Animal Crossing is a weird fucking thing that sort of has no point, but is interesting and amazing and has really good music.
Yeah.
It's like half of
You want to know something?
Yeah.
That I'm ashamed to admit this.
You've never played Animal Crossing.
Never played Animal Crossing.
That's fine.
Is it? Is it fine?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Right. Animal Crossing, The Sims, and Stardew Valley, which is Stardew Valley is pretty much just Harvest Moon, which is also a good game.
Cool.
Yeah, those are all good fucking games. The Sims, Modern Sims is really bad. The original.
I would
Sims,
imagine.
The original
Sims was tight.
Was
It was
pretty
super fun.
compelling. It had a lot
Yeah.
of weird quirks to it.
Yeah. Did you ever play The Herbs?
No, it was like a console thing too.
Yeah, it was The Sims, and it had like a soundtrack by like the Black Eyed Peas or something, or like Will.I.am, or like they had cameos in it. They were involved somehow,
Yeah.
because of course they were.
Honestly, though, so sorry to cut you off. But
No, it's cool.
I'll forget. You should listen to some Animal Crossing music sometime.
Okay,
Because it's kind of this like minimalist electronic thing.
sick.
But it's a mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like kind of
So the
ambient.
Herbs. Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas were in it,
Of course.
and it was basically like it was like The Sims, but like there was a storyline, and like you were like in the city, like being like a young urbanite,
Right.
Like you had to like have like fashion and stuff like that, and dude, it sucked, man. It Very, very bad.
Yeah, I think Sims 2 was probably the peak of that series, and Sims 1 was just kind of ubiquitous and weird. But those games are always like just kind of
Is he gonna light the thing?
kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing's good. Animal Crossing's, you know, you move into a town, you can do whatever you want. It's got interesting characters. The raccoon forces you to have debt.
Really?
Yeah, like this whole, you move to the town and he's like, here, have a house. Oh, you owe me $50,000. Good
That's
luck.
amazing.
Yeah, and then that's the whole game. And then you're like, oh, I paid off my $50,000. He's like, well, your house is small. We should make it bigger. You now owe me $200,000.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah,
there's like some criticism in there.
Yeah, it totally, and it is, and it has that like Nintendo like fun, but like also kind of weird and dark in certain ways.
Yeah.
Totally has all that stuff.
Tight. I should fire up my GameCube again.
Dude, the GameCube one's the best one. I have it over there.
Word.
It takes an entire, like, the original GameCube memory cards were like 59
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah.
It takes an entire memory card.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
When you bought the game, it came with a memory card.
Yeah, fucking better.
Yeah. And you couldn't transfer your town, which actually sucked, because they released bigger memory cards.
Dang.
And so you can transfer it. So it sucked. But then my big-ass GameCube memory card corrupted at a certain point. So,
Oh, that's a bummer.
goodbye all my saves.
Dude,
My Chow Garden is fucked.
the save file in my Pokemon Gold version got corrupted, so I can't play Pokemon Gold.
It doesn't get corrupted, the battery dies.
I know the battery dies, but I can't get in I don't have the fucking screwdriver that you need
Right.
to replace it. And I tried looking up
They
stuff on the
re-released
internet
it
for doing
on 3DS almost.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have a 3DS.
I know. They're pretty cheap, if you guys. But at
Oh,
least,
we're gonna worry about getting a
but at least it's
job
still
first.
right. But at least it's still like available. I mean, I guess you could always emulate it, but like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that really
true.
sucks because like all the carts end up dying because they had internal battery use they had a real time.
Right. Yeah. Somewhere out there, I lost my.
But yeah, Pokemon Gold is amazing.
I had Pokemon Silver. My brother had Pokemon Gold.
Right.
And I had Pokemon Silver.
Rest in peace, Iwata.
Who?
Iwata? He used to be president of Nintendo and then he died.
Oh.
But back in the day,
okay.
he's the one that coded Gold and Silver so that they had enough room to have Kanto.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right on, dude.
Yeah, he
Hell
was
yeah.
old school. He also like coded
R.I.P.
like
Rip in peace.
NES Golf, and I think he did Kid Icarus. He did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. Okay, no, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I have to. Okay, so I have to equip the music box.
Raina wanted to
tiny
know if we played the other thing. We have not played the other thing yet.
Does she know what the other thing is?
Yeah, she does. Because we almost played it when she was here.
I want to know what the other thing
but
is.
I hadn't downloaded it, so you.
I should also have this. Oh wait. No. I should. Okay, here and then this one. I'm gonna put the notebook. I want to know what the other thing is. Okay. So remember how that little girl was talking about daddy?
Yeah.
This is daddy.
Oh, was this the?
Dude, Gascoigne is daddy.
This was the E3 demo,
Really?
I think,
Where-
when they first announced it.
So I think it's after you defeat this guy. Alien's got some really cool dialogue.
Keep
It must
thinking
be after
you're
this.
saying Alien, but it's.
The Alien's got some cool dialogue.
He's
dude.
got some cool dialogue, dude.
Ooh. Oh, he's so creepy.
I just love that they like take shit seriously and like commit to their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot how this fight went, and it sucks.
It's starting out good.
You kind of have to use the graves as. Okay, I'm not doing it right. Okay. All right, getting trounced so far. So this is I'm cheating a little bit because you can kind of like fuck with his movement by using the graves.
Yeah, it still seems pretty hard. He seems
Yeah.
decently fast. So
He is.
he's
Oh.
got like, it's like the Dark Souls thing of, oh, he has all the moves you have.
So here's one of the nice things about having the.
The whip,
Oh, maybe not.
maybe not.
I guess you can't do it through. Okay,
It's a tree.
I'm gonna make this work.
You gonna whip him over the thing?
Yeah, here we go.
Fucking
They
cheese it
can't
like
hit me.
Dark Souls. Oh, he did hit you.
Oh man.
Fucking Dex, bro.
I'm being a coward right now. Oh, I'm
You're
gonna
just talking
just
about
gonna
how being a
call
coward
myself.
is the best way to
Yeah,
do things.
see, you know what? Maybe you're right.
You face him at dawn.
Here's the
in
thing,
a
though.
duel, fucking, you're gonna die.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
Shoot
though.
him in the back.
It only works for so long. So I think that fits pretty perfectly. Because something's gonna happen at a certain point in this fight, and I will no longer be able to be a coward. Oh fuck!
He got you. Oh, that was.
Oh fuck! I pressed the wrong button. No! Yes.
Get him, but also maybe heal because you.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
There you go. Good heal.
Oh, here we go.
Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me.
What's
Better to come out sick.
Okay, so something bad's about to happen,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see it.
Nope.
I can't remember when it happened. So, oh fuck.
You gotta stay alive, or we're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to play the music box?
Not yet.
Okay.
I gotta do it when the bad thing happens. Oh no. Oh fuck, that was lucky. Ow. Okay, so you can shoot me through those. Alright, now the bad thing's gonna happen. Okay, whew.
First try.
Don't say that. My hands are fucking sweating right now.
God.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry for sweating, I should control. Fuck, when does the bad thing happen? I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Did it work? Yes, okay. Yeah, but you can only do it once, and the rest of this is real scary.
Oh, that's kind of weird. He's gonna kill that girl dad.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh, man. I was doing so well. I have to go to the bathroom.
It's all the way upstairs.
All the way upstairs?
Yeah. Do you want to grab beers on your way down?
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, I'm like shaking right now. I'm assuming it'll be obvious. Right?
Yeah, it'll be obvious once you're out there. It smells like fries. Hi, chat. How are you doing? How was your Thursday? Kerrigan, what are you doing with weeds? You selling weed for bells? I know how you do it. It's alright, we gotta all pay Tom Nook somehow. Doop, doop. Kerrigan called Maddie a noob. Into that. 2 zeros. 2006 style. There's one thing I know about Kerrigan, is that she parties harder than anyone. All the drugs. What are we drinking tonight? We are drinking Goose Island Green Line Pale Ale from good old Chicago. I should have had a Wisconsin beer, I guess, because Jonas is from Milwaukee, but This is the one that jumped out at me when I was at the store. I went to the Target liquor store, which exists now. And is definitely patronized by homeless people quite often. What is I, Tanya? Is it a movie? Maddie's getting white girl wasted on White Claw. Oh, the Tanya Harding thing. Dude, Tanya Harding's weird. Uh-oh. Jonas is breaking things.
No harm, no foul, right?
Oh, that sucks. Nancy Kerrigan is exactly spelled like Kerrigan. Weird. Thank you, sir.
Burst.
Oh, those fries smell really good.
I know, right? Dude, Merlin's Rest, man.
What is that?
Merlin's Rest. Fish and chips. You ever been to Merlin's Rest?
No.
Oh, dude.
Where is it?
It's in Longfellow.
Okay.
It's I can't remember. It's on Lake Street, Lake and like 30-something. I can't remember what the cross street is exactly, but
Like over by like a, was it Hilo Diner? Or whatever?
yeah, it's over in that area.
Merlin's Rest.
It's a British pub. You know, it's not. It's an American pub. Oh
British
shit!
pub.
No. To be fair, the guy that owns it is British. One time I was there and the dude. Man, I'm just fucking up right now.
Yeah, don't lose your fucking. Well, I guess you got your blood vials.
I was there one time and there were these signs in the bathroom that said like dear like miscreants and like delinquents and all this other shit, and it's like really like eloquent prose. It was like lambasting all the shitty teenagers, he said, or he said it, you know, more beautifully than that, yeah. Who were graffitiing in the bathroom, and it was this whole thing like saying like, oh, like we can provide you with coloring books if you want. And like shit, like it was like really salty about like people just like, you know, graffitiing in the bathroom like they do. I guess they were put there. I asked the server about it. I was like, what's with those signs? Like, oh yeah, the owner put those up. So, they're like, yeah, he's a British guy and like, you know, knows a lot of like eloquent English words. It's like, all right.
Yeah, we Americans.
Yeah, like we have like,
just butcher all that shit.
Yeah.
Raina said
or degenerate English.
Raina said that Noah bought her Steel Reserve. So good.
Oh hell yeah! Nice, dude.
Have some fun with that one.
Yeah. Gotta love me some Steel Reserve.
Like to see that the kids are still in the 40s these days.
Yeah.
Remo Drive cannot handle their 40s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
All right.
When you take a 40 and you drink it down to the label and you fill it back up with orange juice,
this is
what
the
is that
exact
called?
thing.
Wait, what is that called?
This is the exact thing too.
What do you call it?
Party in a bottle.
No.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
It's a brass monkey. That's a brass monkey.
No,
that's a brass monkey. You drink it down the label, you fill it up with
Zach's
orange
party
juice.
in a bottle is that you fill it up with whiskey.
Okay. Fuck.
That's what he used to do.
Okay, that's a party in a bottle.
Hang on.
When you fill it up with orange juice.
A podcast.
It's a brass monkey.
No.
Well, I'm getting somewhere though. I have another thing.
I know, but this was not a podcast.
But when
I
you
was
take a
listening to.
beer from a can and you mix it with orange juice, is that a brass monkey?
No, a brass monkey.
No, it's not. Thank you. Thank you.
A brass monkey is fucking. It's like it's beer and orange and like rum or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
a brass monkey is a 40. You drink it down to the label. You fill it back up with orange juice. That's what a brass monkey is.
I'm really annoyed that I can't remember.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
Fucking Jeff Gerstmann, who's a video game guy, and who is the #1 authority on 90s rap as well.
That's quite a claim.
It is definitely a claim, but he fucking knows more about that shit than anybody else I know. He's an interesting dude.
Sounds like a white guy, but okay.
He is white. Yeah, I mean, he's not.
I'm the #1 authority on
He definitely does
hip-hop.
not call himself. He's a very large white hip hop fan
Yeah.
and knows a lot about it. As somebody who's an older
Okay, fair enough.
who's been into it since the beginning.
This is also, I'm saying this as a white guy who loves hip hop. I just don't claim to know anything.
And a Brass Monkey is also a white hip hop song.
That's true.
If we're being fair.
That funky monkey, dude.
That funky monkey. But he had a good name for that. And what does it call it? It's like some kind of like fucking pun.
What, for what? Drinking 40 orange juice?
Like orange. But like orange doesn't rhyme with anything, so it can't really be.
Orange. You can door hinge.
Yeah.
You can rhyme
you can
rhyme orange with boring.
Right, and if you
you're good enough.
emphasize certain syllables, Eminem did that shit. Orange.
Yeah, dude, you can rhyme all sorts of shit with orange.
That's true. But no, I can't remember what that is actually called, but that's not a Brass Monkey. Is my
No, it's a brass monkey, dude.
All I know is that if you drink a 40 down,
I'll tell you what's
and then
not a
fill it
brass-
with whiskey, it is a party in the bottle.
sounds like a party in a bottle. I'll tell you what's not a brass monkey is when you mix beer and orange juice, just regular old beer. That's not a brass monkey.
All right, what is beer,
Yeah.
lemonade, and vodka?
I don't fucking know.
Well, we can't have an argument about it.
What is it to you?
It's either called Summer Brew or Skip and Go Naked.
I like skip and go naked.
Skip and Go Naked is more fun and also accurately describes the effect it has on your body. when you
I'm
drink
sure.
it. It's definitely a summer drink as well.
Yeah,
So
sounds
it's all right
sounds
to be-
quite summery.
Yeah. But that's like one of the first things I ever drank.
Word.
Sitting in literally sitting in a park with like a pot, I guess, and just putting all those things in one thing and stirring it,
Nice, dude.
and then just drinking it.
Hell yeah.
And it was it was a solid drink. Didn't taste bad.
What was it? Lemonade, beer, and vodka.
Yeah. You think it would
I
be
could see that. I could see that being all right.
Yeah,
I
and
would.
you have to get the proportions right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
But like it all kind of blends together.
I would substitute.
And like the best way is like a
whiskey
lemonade,
for
like a
vodka.
lemonade concentrate, not like just regular lemonade. You
Yeah.
know? Like one of those frozen time lemonades that you should like mix with water or whatever. Put that in there. Solid.
Sounds yumbo.
It is Yumbo.
Whoa, run away! Fine. Okay.
Yumbo. I'm gonna figure out what that name for that orange 40 is, and I'm gonna fucking send it to you
Okay.
in like 3 weeks. When you completely have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh.
You'll be like, Ben, I've learned 7 languages, and I'll be like, well, I figured out what that thing was.
Dude, I'm like bad enough at English.
Yeah.
I don't need to learn any other.
I think I'm going to talk about it so that I actually make it happen. I think I'm going to try and have a basic grasp on Japanese by the end of the year.
All right. You know that talking about something doesn't make you actually do it.
No.
And in more cases,
It probably makes
usually
it worse.
don't.
But I've
Because
already
you get the
toyed-
same
I've toyed-
gratification from talking about a goal that you have that you get from actually doing it.
Okay.
Or maybe not the same, but like, you know, there is a dopamine response in your brain.
But I've also like already worked on it a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Word.
yeah.
Let's say I've always
It's
wanted
really
to learn
hard.
Japanese.
It's it's a lot more memorization than like learning Spanish or something like that, where
Yeah.
you just kind of like, besides like the different sounds that we don't necessarily use.
It's also like conjugations are really complicated.
Right, it's like, and it's not the same
Social.
letters. So you
Yeah.
can't just like sound them out and then try to
Yeah.
figure out what that sound means.
Right.
You have to like,
Although-
you have to memorize the
You have to learn to
symbols
do it.
and add the sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also add, and then there's the honorifics. Oh, it's kind of
Japanese is cool. I've always wanted to learn, but I feel like, again, I'm bad at English. I feel like if I'm gonna like learn a language other than English, I need to relearn Spanish.
Yeah.
That's a lot more important to me for a lot of reasons.
I could, and I probably should. And for a while, I was like learning Portuguese, which is kind of similar. It's really just Spanish, like mixed with fucking other weird shit. Like if you can speak Portuguese, you could probably speak Spanish.
No, absolutely.
But not the other way around. But it was really hard.
Having in the past been able to speak Spanish, I found I was able to like stumble through Portuguese, like listening to it. Couldn't speak it because I didn't know the vocabulary, but like if I was like reading something in Portuguese or hearing somebody speak in Portuguese, I was like, oh no, I can get what you're talking about. Italian and Spanish are extremely similar.
Kerrigan says, I feel like when you date a gamer boy, which is a horrible phrase, and they make you sit and watch them play, it's shit like this. And nothing else. We're trying to beat the boss. If we beat the boss, then we'll play the other one.
Yeah.
That's like the fitting ending, and we'll also get a little bit of narrative probably at the end.
Yes.
But everybody's complaining because they're all like, I have to go to sleep, which I understand.
What time is it?
11:15.
Are you fucking serious? Oh no. I also have to go to sleep, but fuck it. This,
You gotta beat the boss.
I gotta beat the boss. This could take me a long time, though.
Oh,
just
no.
so you know.
That first one you did so good.
I know, but here's the thing about this game. When you do really good on your first try of the boss, you're gonna fuck up a bunch more times before you can actually do it. The first time I played Dark Souls, I got to the Four Kings. Remember sorry, not the Four Kings. It was Ornstein and Smough.
Yeah.
Remember Ornstein and Smough?
Yes.
It sucks. The fight sucks. It's fucking awful.
It's not good.
Yeah. I mean, it is great, but
I like
it's
the second half of it. Once you kill them, it's just
just
hard,
really
too
fucking
people, and there's too much shit happening.
yeah. But
It's not great.
yeah, but I mean, if you just get good,
Then you just get good.
yeah. But
You just throw fucking lightning bolts. Yeah.
But the first time I tried to play that fight, I had to stop for months. I kept going at them. I couldn't do it. I had to stop for months. And finally one day, I got really drunk at my friend's house. I was like walking home at like 3 in the morning. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna beat Ornstein and Smough right fucking now. And I sat down and in one shot, I just fucking did it. After spending months trying to play it and like just failing.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. I pissed them off. Gamer boy. What's a better word than gamer boy? Well, so I don't like the word gamer. And it's specifically
because gamer culture is horrible and toxic and
right, because it describes, it's too broad of a term.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't tell you what you actually do. You know what I mean?
right.
But also, it was completely a term invented by marketers during the Xbox era. Because they're like gamer tag, you're a gamer, gamer fuel, like all that shit.
Yeah.
It's just, it was never what people who played video games decided they were called.
For sure.
It was something that was like foisted upon you.
Right.
And also like isn't specific enough where like people will call themselves like certain things, like speedrunner is a term that works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like gamers is so
And
so
also like
broad
what
and it's just cringy and it's
like
a marketing thing.
Yeah, like what do you use games for is like different depending on who you are.
Right.
Like
It's like I play thoughtful story-based games. I'm a gamer, and it's like I murdered fucking idiots on COD. I'm a gamer, you know. It's those are not the same thing.
right. Because like, you know,
Am I mansplaining gamer right now? No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that's why. You can fucking use it all you want.
Fuck you, Gascoigne. Oh, I'm getting frustrated.
Is it mansplaining if they ask? I don't know. Jolly.
I don't know, dude. Okay, here we go.
We keep like bouncing up to 6 viewers, and I don't understand.
Who are you, sixth viewer? Who's our mysterious sixth viewer person?
I don't know. It's always like a thing like stream for like a time. Like me and Raina. This happened on Sunday with Raina too.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like at the end of the stream, like there's just more people finding it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why that is. And it's like always like right at the end.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh. I've actually never like watched anything on Twitch before.
A lot of stuff on Twitch is really bad.
I would imagine.
There's a lot of gamers on Twitch that are really bad. And they just like have all this shit on the screen, and there's like so much happening, and it's really awful.
But like, do you find streams? Are they just like? Is it kind of like
you can watch people play poker, which is really scummy, as you'd expect, because they have like sponsors everywhere.
Of course.
And they're like playing poker with other people's money.
Ooh. Is it like actual poker or like poker
It's
games?
like online poker.
Yeah.
But they're like, whatever, they are professional poker players. That,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, dude,
I watched one for like an hour one night. This is weird.
I love watching like professional poker tournaments. I don't know anything about poker. Like I honestly couldn't tell you how that.
You might want to focus on these guys that are trying to murder. They're like hilarious how they like.
Yeah.
They're all like doing one thing, but they all have like weird different weapons that are really intense and what they're doing. They're just like
back, foul beast. But I love watching poker tournaments. I don't know anything about poker. Couldn't tell you how it works, but I just love watching like with the sound off, just like watching like there's always a dude like in like with his hood up like this, and it's like pulled all the way like this, and he's got like glasses on too, you know, and he's like straight face.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me. I don't know why. It's really entertaining.
It's because they're all fucking weirdos.
Yeah, it's a bunch of weirdos, and like
great to watch weirdos.
Yeah, they construct these personas, and like
you're just like, what is this
really
guy? What do you
funny.
do on your days off?
Yeah.
And the answer is think about playing poker.
Yeah.
Because they get addicted.
It's true.
They fucking win $17 million and they lose it in a year.
Yeah, you don't get that good at
they
playing
continue
poker
to
without
keep playing poker.
poker.
You don't know when to walk away.
With everything that goes with that.
I don't know, there's a lot of other bad stuff on Twitch. There's like giveaways and like fucking like scummy like donate and I'll do this and I'll put this on stream and I'll do this like it was just like kind of just cam culture, like people with a camera on the internet. And there's just a way of doing that, and the only thing is that you just can't get naked on Twitch.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's pretty much the same as anything else.
Word.
There are like good streams where people just play games that they like and talk about shit.
Is this a good stream, Ben?
I don't know. I think so. We've talked about good shit.
Yeah, hopefully. I think so. Let's ask our commenters. Is this a good stream?
They're right now. They're yelling because we had 666 comments.
Oh fuck! And they fucked it up. Why did you do this?
We're for
literally terrorism.
Six comments. I have watched Games Done Quick. We talked about that a little bit earlier because Jonas doesn't know what it is.
What?
The speedrunning marathon for King.
Oh, word.
I love Games Done Quick. Also, the fun thing about it is that Summer Games Done Quick, which is the one they do in the summer, is in Minneapolis.
Really?
And this year it was downtown Minneapolis.
Oh shit.
And I wasn't downtown that much that week. I was only downtown like 2 days. But you just saw the nerdiest people.
I believe it.
And they all have because they all had laminates. But it's like, I love nerdy people.
Yeah.
They make me so excited. Their fashion is terrible. And they have no frame of reference for anything. And it's the best.
Yeah.
So just to see, they were everywhere. They were like at the Target downtown or whatever. And just like see them. You are here for that.
Yeah, that's tight.
And so I really want to go. But like so it's like a marathon night.
Fuck.
And it's like 10 days.
Oh, he knocked me down.
Box. You're doing really well. So it's like 10 days. I'm gonna shut up because Jonas has to win the clean fucking why I like and dislike games.
Oh no. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, fuck. God, you can't tell me I'm doing well, man. It's like, you ever seen that video of Lil Yachty trying to freestyle, and the guy keeps like hyping him up every time he gets a good line, and he like stops rapping. He's like, you can't do that. You can't hype me up like that. You ever seen that video?
No.
That's how I feel. I feel like Lil Yachty right now.
I'm sorry. Sorry I made you feel like Lil Yachty.
I can't do that.
So what I love about Games Done Quick, the Games Done Quick is like a telemarathon hosted by people that aren't allowed on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so in the early days, it was just like a room that wasn't even that much bigger than this, but it was like in a hotel, and they just had like chairs lined up, and they had a couch in the front, and they have the person playing the game. So they have the person playing the game, and then they have the couch, which is like people that will talk when they're too busy playing the game.
Yeah.
Like about what they're doing. Like, he's going to do this trick, and it requires frame perfect or close to.
Oh, I've seen
Inputs.
shit like this, like the fastest ever speed run of Ocarina of Time.
At the time, done by Cosmo, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really popular. It got a lot faster.
Oh, really?
Like, he talks about the thing of, like, the only way to get down the
I don't know why
tower
I'm
faster is you
surprised.
have to fall and manipulate the RNG to hit a rock, and then they ended up doing that.
Word.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yeah, but that was that one when it was really smaller, and it's got a lot bigger. They're in like a giant conference area.
Word.
And it's like there's like less talking aloud from like the crowd, and like less weird shit happens.
Yeah.
And I think, and they also like, I feel like there's a lot of control of who's allowed to play what games. It's like gotten very political. Whereas like before, you'd like there's one by like this guy named Yoshi Fan who plays F-Zero GX.
Oh, hell
if you know
yeah.
anything about that game, it is the fastest fucking game on the planet.
It's super fast.
And he's
It's
like
really intense.
And he's like this like little quiet guy, but he's really good at the game, and he's kind of like not fazed by people, and everybody's just talking about how amazing this guy is.
Yeah.
And he's just playing the game, and he's quiet, and he just rules it.
Totally concentrated.
It's amazing. I feel like some of that
I
stuff,
aspire to be like him.
yeah, so as it's gotten bigger, like a lot of that stuff I feel like doesn't happen as much, so it's a little less interesting, but every once in a while something really cool will still happen, you know? But it's not as ragtag as it used to be. It really was like this grassroots thing. Now it's like 100,000 people watch it every minute of the day for the entire
I mean, that's like always bound
and they
to
raise a
happen.
ton of money, yeah.
It's like it's like Gen Con.
And they did a
dude.
good and they did a good job on it, and that's why it's happened. But it was you know, I'll be nostalgic and be like, I've been watching for 5 years, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
It was when I was at my parents' house
Word.
when I started watching it. But yeah, it's like a weird. It's just cool to see people like, and I mean, Twitch is kind of like that in general. There's a lot of people that are pretty popular on Twitch for being good at certain things. But it's just cool to see like this person would not be put on MTV,
Yeah.
but they're getting 100,000 people watching.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of exciting.
It's exciting.
There's
It's
like
cool.
some sort of like, I don't know, something populist about it.
Totally. And I love horribly nerdy people. They're
Yeah.
just the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would really recommend watching it. Anybody.
Gotta get him on Twitch shit, dude.
Right. Raina was like, somebody beat Mega Man X in 30 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Wow.
They're real good at Mega Man.
No shit. Oh, I got a video I need to send you. Just like speaking of like nerdy shit and like speedrunners and stuff. Oh no. There's like a fucking. There's this video I love. That's it's like an hour-long explanation of. Fuck, I'm not doing great this time, dude. This is not my playthrough.
I feel like you did better at the other gravestones. Oh,
You were saying?
I was saying.
Just gotta not be an idiot. See when his axe gets big though. Doesn't work. Oh fuck!
Oh, you
Fuck!
messed up.
Ooh.
Big X.
Now I'm dead. Yeah. Too proud to show your true face, eh? This is video I gotta send you. It's explaining the like the physics of the Super Mario 64 engine.
Is
and
it the
like,
half press thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's like how to beat this one thing in like one and a half A presses.
That's such a
It's
meme
an
in so
hour
many
long,
ways.
and it's this dude.
Yes, I have seen that.
Oh, dude, going to
And then
like
the question is,
parallel
like,
universes
why-
and shit.
Well, the parallel universe thing is stupid because it's a it's naming something like it's some weird, crazy quantum
No.
thing, and it's not.
It's just like it's just funny. Like it's funny
you're
to
just
me.
flying
that,
into so far that you fly into a different version. Of the
right.
level.
Yeah.
But it's still the same level because fucking.
But like, why not call it a parallel universe? You
Because
know?
it's not a parallel.
Yeah,
universe.
but like, why not?
It's just a version of that level that
Yeah, Ben.
exists in the memory
not?
sideways.
Why not?
Basically.
Though? It sounds cool.
It's fucking whatever.
I love that bit.
It's
You're
so,
hating, but I love it.
Okay, you love it. It's
love it.
so over the top that people will just
Yeah,
like,
that's why I
became a
love
meme.
it.
Became a fucking meme.
It's so over the top.
But it also becomes this argument of like a press is a press. You can't call it half. And I love that shit.
Yeah.
Because also fuck that guy. It's not a half press. I don't care. It's
No, it's a half
press can consist of going in and then going out, and that's one whole. And it's just like you are.
He's not wrong though.
He's fucking crazy.
He's not wrong.
I'm.
Because sometimes completing a full press of any button actually like has effects in the game though too.
Right.
You know?
But
like parts
the
of an
question
action take place in the first half of the press.
The question becomes why. Why any of it?
Yeah, but yeah,
It doesn't make him beat the game.
but like why speed run? Like why? You know,
Because you
it's
can
like-
beat the game faster.
Yeah, so what though? But like, you like, oh, like cool. I'm really good at exploiting the bugs in
Or they're just
Ocarina
really
of Time
good at-
to like get through the game.
Or they're
like,
just really good at the game.
It takes a
If
certain
you-
amount of skill for sure.
If you do 100%
but like,
or you do glitchless runs.
yeah, but like, regardless, like you have to
Uh-oh.
to a
Got
certain
shot.
extent. To a certain extent, it is just kind of like nerdy minutia.
Uh-oh.
Like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, everything is. I agree. But there's a certain.
That's sorry. Do you have something I can plug this in with? Because and this game doesn't pause.
Yeah, that really happens in the dungeon.
But this does.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's playing this exact boss,
Yeah.
and he's like gonna beat it.
And his controller dies.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been there, man. It's not. It's not fun.
How long it is though? We might have to switch spots.
Okay. Here we go.
Which isn't that long.
Okay, plug me in.
The lead strats.
Oh, you fucker. You see that? Oh, God. Okay. I need to, I gotta get good, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm so dumb.
It's 11:30. You gotta beat this.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
How have you just been sitting over here next to these fries? They smell amazing.
Because I'm playing video games.
I guess
dude.
that's true.
Oh, no.
I can't sit in this greasy smell.
You can eat them.
I know.
Go nuts.
I don't want to.
Why not? My fries aren't good enough for you? Oh, I'm bad. I only eat lawyer fries.
What is the Marceline song?
Son of a fucking bitch!
Daddy, why'd you eat my fries? I bought them, they were mine.
That's from Adventure Time?
Yeah, man. That's good shit.
Ben,
Are you gonna be able to beat it?
I don't know if I can beat this tonight.
You don't know if you can beat it tonight.
Let me go. I'll do one more try.
One more try.
One more try, and then if I don't do it,
Then we got the secret special game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
I can't wait to date some birds, dude.
It's not dating birds. It's better than that.
Better than dating birds?
Yeah, honestly, it is.
Impossible. Oh. Does this count as my try?
He kind of looks like the other guy.
Yeah, it kind of does. Alright. Whatever, dude. All men in yarn are dressed the same.
So I got like really official on Twitch.
Oh.
Like if you like just meet certain criteria, they like offer you it's like affiliate status, and so I have like a sub button, which just like gives you money.
Ooh.
But nobody used it yet.
Dang.
Don't have any subs. I was excited
Too bad.
because like somebody will be that first sub,
Yeah, dude.
but I gotta get some like emotes, because like that's like really the only benefit from subbing is like if you're on a popular stream, sometimes they'll like read out their subs, but like also you'll get like special emotes, and then you can like make your own. I don't know what I have to do to make my own
Emotes? Like,
yeah, like little like smiley faces, but
those, so like emojis?
yeah, but it could be like a squirrel or like whatever the hell you want it to be.
Yeah.
It could be your face.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, that's not good. You're playing the tiny music box.
I know. See, it's, again, Breath of the Wild. The
Breath
attack
of the
button's right there. You
I
think...
feel like porgs are copyright Lucasfilm, so I don't think I can have a porg emote. Have you seen the new Star Wars?
Yes, I have. Twice.
I have not seen it.
Without... Okay, so here's my non-spoiler review.
Okay.
First time I saw it, I didn't know what to think. Second time I saw it, I decided I liked it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, since you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna tell you why. You gotta,
yeah, I feel
you
like
gotta
I'll
just
like
see it.
I don't have that high of Star Wars.
I mean, it's fucking Star Wars, dude.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it's like, how picky are you gonna be?
I like
you know.
Star Wars shit. Does it have Star Wars shit?
Yeah. Are there X-wings? Like, is it in space? Is there war? Fuck you. Oh my god, I'm just, I can't get my parries right, dude. See? I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm not in it.
Did not seem to work. Ooh,
I just got my timing's wrong.
yeah.
No, I feel like that should have been.
You know,
should've
my
been a
TV
parry.
probably has a different latency than your TV, so
Yeah, okay.
that's probably what's messing you up.
Thanks for making the excuses for me. I hate when I don't like when he shoots me. Oh, I'm gonna run out of bullets. Oh, yes. Whew! Okay, here we go. Okay, bad thing number one. First bad thing is when he does that. Oh, that's the other bad thing. Oh.
Oh, you were still
Oh, so I thought I died. Fuck. Man, oh, jeez.
Sporting hunt it was. What a sporting hunt it.
It was a sporting hunt. I can't do it right now, dude. I'm not going to be able to do it
right.
tonight.
This next game's gonna be worse.
Really?
I think it's harder, honestly. I played it yesterday. It's pretty hard. You ready for this game?
I think Salt and Sanctuary.
No. I think everybody's gonna have to refresh the stream. Oh, it loads. But we're gonna go play another game. Now everybody's just fucking throwing.